seconds of silence, dickhead.
It sounds like your
Shut
sex
the fuck
life.
up.
Yeah.
What's up? I
Sleeves.
see you went with the sleeves today.
You knew it would be cold up here.
How does your laugh make me laugh? I don't know. You have the best laugh.
Because you're retarded.
All right, everybody, welcome to the podcast. What's up?
Yeah.
All right. This movie is excellent. Sean picked it for us.
Yeah.
He said, "I've never seen it. I want to do this
You know
movie.
it's a fucking lie.
We're gonna love it.
It's fucking
You had a great
retarded.
time, right?
No, it's
Blast from the Past is
Fucking
the movie.
You hated it that bad.
It's such a good movie. I told him it's
I
quotable.
didn't
funny.
Like, I didn't want to, like, fucking kill somebody, hate it, but I was like, oh my god, is this thing over yet?
No. Well, you were probably just in a mood because this is a fun movie.
Yeah. What happened at work this morning that got you mad to watch this
Yeah.
movie at noon?
Did you just watch
At
it?
work, I was watching them at home on my fucking
Yeah,
car.
if you're stressed out, there's something going on.
Yeah.
Any movie's gonna be like that. I've been like that watching some of these, where I'm like, "Fuck, can just be over."
Now, you
It's
watch this
probably
at-
not that bad.
Do you watch this at your desk, or do you have to hang out in the parking lot?
I
and
actually
do it?
watched it on the plane
In
back
the
from
shitter?
Boston.
Austin or Boston?
Boston.
Oh, because
Yeah.
I know a guy.
Yeah, I know you do.
He thought he cheated.
Yeah.
The girl thought he was cheating.
Yeah.
And
Okay, we get it, dude.
so she went to
I just
Boston.
want to feed the snake.
Went to Boston University, and then the guy got his car beat to hell, and then found out it's in Austin.
Road trip.
Yeah, it took me. I was like, I trying to place the lines and who said it, and yeah,
it's stupid,
I'm with
but
you.
it's fun.
I love this movie. It's funny as hell. Christopher Walken is a fucking gem. Dude,
Yeah,
he's
he is.
hilarious.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, when he busts into the kitchen, it's on Adam's 33rd birthday.
Yeah, I told Jennifer when I was watching, I said one of the favorite things. It's a little thing. It's when he slides that door. What do you call it? Accordion door?
Accordion door, yeah.
Slide the accordion door. When he's trying to explain he has to go to second or he's forced out and all that. It's like because he must.
Because he has
and when
to.
she calls him, he comes in exasperated with the door, slides up and like, what? Oh, hello. It's that kind of stuff. He comes in like Kramer.
I think the one scene that I thought was okay was like when they're at the bar, like
the two dancing
wife
girls.
hunting. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
They were cute.
Would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gladly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really
Yeah.
nice.
Would you? Okay, but we're not in the movie yet. But
Do that at the middle.
either of those girls.
We go to break.
I got other ones.
All right. Other ones.
Either of those girls or Alicia
The
Silverstone.
social worker. What the fuck?
You know, I like Alicia Silverstone. So I just don't know if I can get past the fucking Jay Leno chin.
Okay, if you're talking about then, Alicia Silverstone really cute.
Yeah.
Now, a little bit weird.
Well, let's go back to the Aerosmith videos era.
She wasn't bad as
Clueless.
as Batgirl, Catgirl, whatever she was. Batgirl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Clueless, yeah, she's alright. Clueless too.
I mean, she's fine.
She's got the DSLs.
But those girls were really cute.
Yeah,
though.
they were.
The one girl with the short hair was the cuter one, I think. But they're both cute.
Yeah.
And
Both-
it's 6 1/2 dozen. I don't know.
yeah.
Plus, it's a fantasy of his. I'm pretty sure to have two women at the same time.
Yeah, but only if they're Hispanic. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the kicker.
and they're
Only
making
if they're slinging the dark meat.
and only if they're making like tortas or something.
How did you never see this movie before?
Because I'm not a big Brendan Fraser fan.
Do you even know what year it came out?
1999.
1999, February 12th, 1 hour 52 minutes.
Was it 99?
Yeah,
okay.
It was the same as last week. Whatever we did, I forgot what we did already.
It was 1999.
It was that good.
Yeah.
Where can you watch this movie? Right now it's on YouTube. I think it'll be on there a little while longer. Maybe on some other places. I own it. I've watched this movie. Oh fuck me, man! I mean, it's up there with some of my highest watched movies.
Is it really?
Probably
Seriously?
30 plus times. Yeah,
Oh, I'm probably above 10.
yeah.
But not much more than that.
Since then, I mean, maybe 30 is a lot, but I'd say between 20 and 30 probably.
Yeah.
It's just something. Sometimes it'll be on. I'll just leave it.
No,
It's just fun. Or I just want a comfort movie, and I say blast from the past.
unless something comes up, I'll never watch it again.
You'll do it. You'll do what you're told.
Not one single titty.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like titties.
Favorites.
They should have been a titty in this movie, but I get it. Budget $35 million, gross 26, international gross 40. I'm sure it made more than that. It's very popular. Box office mojo 75 in 99. I'm very shocked by that.
What was it?
75.
Yeah,
The
that's about
75th movie. We said last week, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, was number 1.
I'm with you in the Brendan Fraser thing. He's cried in public more times than I care for any human to do.
Yeah.
And not because like interviews.
Yeah, it's like, calm down, dude.
It's like, dude,
yeah.
aren't you rolling in money? Like, chill the fuck out.
And my friend Sheila told me that boys don't cry and also pimps don't cry.
That is true. Yeah.
Dr. Sheila Gamble.
Yeah, Gators bitches better be using Jimmy.
Pimps don't cry. Do you cover that song?
No.
You should.
Yeah, you should.
It's not a real song.
I know. But you should anyway.
Well, at least it's one that you're not going to get ass capped for.
That's true. That is true. I'm going to get my ass capped.
I made it a verb.
I'm going to get my ass capped by
I'm
ass
gonna come
cap.
looking for it.
IMDb 6.7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes 57%, 59 with the critics.
Wow.
Lines up.
Shitty ratings for what I think is a highly
6.7
entertaining
is a
movie.
pretty good rating. I mean, that's
6'7".
Yeah. You're so stupid. You wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Written by who?
I
I already forgot.
Does anyone care?
Yeah.
Does anyone care out
Written by
there?
Bill Kelly and Hugh Wilson. I know Hugh Wilson died. He also directed the movie. He did. He was he on that or did he? Yeah, he wrote a show from our childhood. Probably one of your favorite shows about people in the music industry. Sort of in the music industry.
I already know that I'm not going to agree with this answer. but-
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Oh, then I do.
Yeah. Okay. See.
Okay.
And he also wrote Police Academy.
The first one's good. Second one,
Oh,
watchable. After that,
Fucking collapse.
Downhill, yeah.
Full on
He wrote
collapse.
Dudley Do Right, which also had Brendan Fraser in it. Didn't think it was great. Also wrote Down Periscope. So he wrote a lot of fun
Wow.
movies. A lot of cool
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Guarding Tess. I don't know how you feel about that one. The one Sean keeps begging us to do, fucking Crazy Burglar.
yeah, it's my favorite.
Stroker Ace. You guys remember that? Burt
With
Reynolds.
Burt
Yeah,
Reynolds, yeah.
Yeah, did that one. And he wrote a little bit on the Bob Newhart show.
It's been a billion years since I've seen Stroker Ace, probably.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, it has to be since the late '80s that I saw it. It came out in '83. I think I saw it then, and then maybe in the '90s. I don't know. But
You know what sucks?
not a great movie.
Speaking of Burt
It's
Reynolds,
all right.
what's been floating around some of the streaming services that I have anyway is Cannonball Run 2.
Yeah,
but I
but
can't
not the
find
first
Cannonball
one.
1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, Cannonball Run's a fucking
I own
classic.
both
First
of them.
one
They're
was
both
great.
good, but
Yes,
I'm waiting
two
for the
is-
first one to come out on something so we can cover
Yeah.
it. And I'm guessing it's going to be like Tubi or YouTube, but it might be one of those where whoever owns the production rights or the distribution rights, it's different from the second one.
Because I have it on VHS.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with 2. It's too much Jamie Farr and it's too much
Yeah.
Dom DeLuise.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to do too much of everything from the
Yeah.
first that was
Yeah.
right about it, and it's not bad. It's
Like,
just not the
There's
first
too
one.
much of him.
yeah.
He's always right there. Yes, directed by the same guy. Music who?
I really don't. I couldn't make heads or
I
tails
didn't
of
have
this.
time.
I have Harry Herbstreit
I think it was.
as the orchestrator.
Oh, the guy with that dun 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 dun.
That's
The
Harold Faltermeyer.
what's the other one? The guy with all the machines.
Oh,
and the dancing.
Herbie Hancock.
Yeah.
No,
Herbie Husker?
Herbie Hancock.
I thought it was like Perry Cuomo or something.
Cuomo.
Whatever his name is.
Down, down, down.
So this
Here's
movie,
where it really takes off.
This
How many
movie-
times we quoted and said that shit? Like, so we listen to something, and I'll go, here's where it really takes off. Like, that's the funny stuff.
and then you put your finger in the
Yeah.
air up to the
And then
left.
we've done the fingers.
So that's who the orchestrator was for this, and he's known for like Maverick, Spencer for Hire. The soundtrack for this movie is mostly individual songs. There wasn't a lot of, if you watch this movie, there's not a lot of scene to scene
Like
like background music. It's just the songs.
Yeah.
So
And that's actually, there's actually a soundtrack because like
Yeah.
the Rhinoceros, that's a song
Right.
from Oingo Boingo or who the fuck it is.
yeah, I don't even
I know the song, but yeah, it's a lot of that.
Well, and Soundgarden's on it.
Well, speaking of weird music, and this is totally off the subject, but did you guys ever watch the series Peaky Blinders?
No.
Okay,
I've heard it was really good. And I wanted to.
the
just didn't do it.
series was decent. It was above average, but then the movie came out. Or they made a movie. I just watched
I didn't know that.
it last night.
Good.
Unwatchable.
Oh, it's awful?
terrible.
Okay.
Terrible. And
Same dude. It's that
Yeah,
goofy
but-
looking.
it's that same dude, but
Colin Farrell?
No.
calling something.
Is that who's in it?
Yeah,
No.
some
I don't
fucking
know.
some fog breather, but
Some deodorant dodger.
yeah, some,
Crumpet Cruncher.
some lobster back, but
That might be my favorite one.
they just played like songs in the background, like not they didn't have like
Oh,
that
yeah.
background music, but it's almost a fucking musical. There's so much fucking music behind it.
I know. Oh, Cillian Murphy. That's who I'm thinking of. Is he in that?
Is he someone from the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good actor.
He's
He was-
good. He was on
the 28 Days Later. He was in that.
yeah. He was the.
I just saw him on something.
He was the Scarecrow and the Batman.
Yes, that one. Yeah.
But then he's also what's the atomic bomb one that just came out?
Oppenheimer.
Yes, he's leading that, I believe.
Like 5 years ago.
No, Oppenheimer's.
I mean,
You know who else is funny? That I like. Is that guy Irish? Cillian Murphy? It must be. Right?
yeah, I believe so.
Brendan something.
Fraser?
Not Fraser. Brendan. Something with a G, maybe. Al Gleason.
From where?
Brendan Gleason or something like that. He's really funny. I
From
think
what?
Brandon. He acts. I don't know.
Oh,
Brendan
just in
Gleeson.
general, you're like, hey,
we're gonna need. We're gonna
I
need
think
more,
of another Irish guy.
We're gonna need more information.
yeah. Hey, in case anybody wants to know just random shit today, this is what we're doing.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we already forgot what movie we're doing.
maybe it's Jackie's dad. I don't know. Yeah, Brendan Gleeson. He's award-winning Irish actor, director, and whatever else.
Sure.
He's been in a bunch of shit, but he's a good actor. I watched him in some odd movie.
Sean Bean.
Yeah. You know who else is a good actor and a hero is Charles Durning. I was rereading his biography and was just blown away by what that guy has done. It's like, he's dead now, but remember Charles Durning? I think he was the senator in Final Countdown. Wasn't he the senator in that boat?
On the boat?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember. I can't picture it now.
I'm gonna look real quick.
You have
See.
derailed today.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of I don't know. I was just reading that.
Are we gonna do this
It reminded
movie?
me of it.
Yeah. Can you tell me other stuff you read this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, Charles Durning.
And anything else that could prolong this torture?
That guy.
Oh, yeah.
Remember him?
No.
Looks like Winston Churchill.
Yeah,
A little bit.
you'd know him. But you know,
Never the history of human conflict.
that guy was like a legitimate hero, and he lived to be 90. I think like 90 years old or some shit, man. Like, but the guy, he was in World War II. I mean, if you go and read his things that happened in World War II, he was shot in the legs, the hip. All these things that he did in his life, it was just ridiculous. And I think he was like landing on Omaha Beach or one of the beaches, maybe Utah, and it's just nuts. If you ever want to read about a hero, and you watch this guy acting, and you're like, oh, look at this pudge.
Yeah.
And then you read about what he did, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like Lee
The
Marvin.
guy lived like 8 lives. It
Yeah.
seems like it's really
Well, there's some actors that did some shit that you'd never know, you know, like that they did anything in World War II, but you know they did fucking crazy shit.
Right.
But then again, during World War II, everybody took part, you know. But,
Yeah.
But I mean, some of the guys actually did combat shit too. So.
just
Sacrifice is more real.
Yeah.
There's just a couple of this. He was a PFC in the Army on the first wave of Omaha Beach on D-Day, and he was the only member of his unit to survive the landing, receiving 3 Purple Hearts and a Silver Star. On D-Day, he was wounded by a German landmine and suffered multiple injuries throughout the war, including gunshots and shrapnel wounds, spending months in a London hospital learning to re-walk.
But probably went back to combat after that.
He was one of the few survivors of the Malmedy massacre, where the German forces.
He looked at the Malmedy massacre.
Yeah.
God damn,
He
dude.
returned to duty after all that shit, and he's got a Silver Star, Bronze Star, 3 Purple Hearts. In 2008, he was given the Legion of Honor by France. It said after being discharged, he suffered from severe PTSD.
No shit,
He rarely
huh?
spoke about it. Yeah, no, because they get shot and send him right back to the line.
Well, but no, dude, you lived through Omaha Beach and the Malmedy massacre.
And you're the only dude in your whole platoon.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I mean,
you turn around, the guy's exploded. and
but
it's gone.
you lived through either one of those things, and you're probably gonna have PTSD the rest of your life. You
Yeah.
do both of them.
No shit.
Yeah, so that guy was just amazing. But yeah, he's dead. If you want a good read, just read about that guy. He's an actor who I really like.
It's
And,
fucking nuts.
but he did some shit before that. A lot of those guys back then in World War II, they act and then they go to war and then come back and you didn't even know the shit they did.
Yeah, well,
Jimmy Stewart.
Well, but I mean, a lot of them went to war and then came back and acted. You know what I mean? They were nobody.
Never came back and acted.
No, they came back and acted. They were nobodies. You know.
right, yeah.
Fred Rogers and freaking Captain Kangaroo.
Well,
and-
who was the guy that fucking died in the bomber? He's a band guy. God damn it, Miller.
Glenn Miller.
Glenn Miller. Yeah.
Glenn.
I mean, he died.
Wild stuff. Yeah, these are the tangents we go on. But if you want some reading, go look at that. Let's
JFK's
see.
older brother.
Cast. Who?
He died.
Let's see who we got here. We got Brendan Fraser, not Fraser. He plays Adam. I like this dude. He's in a lot of fun movies. I wouldn't say he's the greatest ever, but I like a lot of his.
I can't
movies.
think of a movie he was in, and then maybe there is,
Bedazzled?
but I can't think of a movie he's in that I really enjoyed.
Oh, it's you. I don't know.
The ones I can think of, he was in like Biodome, wasn't he?
Yeah, but
he was in Encino Man.
Encino Man, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, stupid. Airheads, which is pretty funny.
The only one I can think of that I was thinking Mummy, but the one,
the Mummy. He's in the Mummy.
The Mummy one I like is the one Tom Cruise.
Oh,
because that chick is fucking smoking.
They got Alicia Silverstone, Eve. I don't know a lot of what she's been in. I did watch a movie with
Clueless.
her a couple years ago, where
Aerosmith video.
Was she Legally Blonde?
No.
Who's that?
That's Reese Witherspoon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Here's something that'll connect to you, Dave. Look this movie up. It's a couple years ago, but Alicia Silverstone's in this movie. Her and her husband go to one of those vacation rentals, like in Caribbean or somewhere, and they're staying at one of those. It's not a houseboat, but it goes down the dock, and then the hut's over the water.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like Bora Bora.
Yeah, and a big storm comes in and rips the dock apart, and they're just floating in their house out to sea, and then that thing starts ripping apart, and they're attacked by a shark and stuff, and she's trying to keep things together. It's pretty intense.
Jesus.
So it was good.
I don't think those things are fucking buoyant to that
Well, I mean,
degree.
they would, but they're probably not going anywhere.
No,
or you should hear about
a storm coming in.
You should hear the stuff cracking before it gets to the point where it rips it out of the pylons.
Yeah. You would
Well, rip it out of pylons is.
Yeah, it cracked it off real good.
Because my guess is the storm that size coming in, the people running this resort are probably going to be, hey, we got some accommodations on land. You might want to be a little more comfortable.
Yeah, really. Why weren't they telling people? I watched The Impossible again. Rewatched it this week, too. And that's about the tsunami in 2004 in Thailand.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty wild.
She was and she was what's her face in Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
She was also in a movie called The Crush. It's kind of a decent movie.
Dude, yeah, that's kind of fucking
It's scary.
Yeah,
like it's Carrie Elwes, but like she falls for him as like a married guy, and then they
but like
ruins
psycho.
him.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
like most women do.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's pretty enough to be psycho.
Is that the one, or is it a different one where they go on a Ferris wheel and he's putting his hand in the middle of her legs, like fingering her or something?
No,
I think of a different movie.
I don't think it's that one.
Okay, it's a similar movie but different. All right, you got Christopher Walken, Calvin. Christopher Walken is a gem, of course.
You know, my daughter's not just another notch in your belt.
Yeah, though not here, Kansas. Sissy Spacek, Helen.
Hid this unhunkable,
Dave Foley. Here's
uncomfortable hunk of metal up his ass.
Here's something weird about Dave Foley. I've always thought he was pretty funny, but
he's all right.
Who's Dave Foley?
He's Troy,
the gay guy,
gay friend of hers. I unintentionally have watched 3 things with him this week.
Really?
Just randomly.
He was in other movies?
Oh, yeah.
He
used to be in Upright Citizens Brigade or something like that.
No, he was in
Kids in the Hall.
Kids in the Hall. And that was big when I was in college, so we watched kind of the shit out of it on Comedy Central.
Yeah, it had good stuff. But so I watched this because we were doing this, and then I was like, I need to watch this other movie I don't think I'd ever seen. It's called The Wrong Guy, and it's fucking hilarious. It's he thinks he goes into his boss's office and his boss has a knife and he's like, oh my god, and he got yelled at and said, I'll kill you because you didn't give me the promotion. So he goes over, he's freaking out trying to help him, grabs the knife, pulls it out. Now he's got blood on the knife and his fingerprints are on it, and then he freaks out and goes running through the office with blood and a knife. And he thinks they're gonna think I killed him, but what happened? I won't ruin the movie, but he thinks the whole movie they're out to get him. The police are looking for him because he killed somebody, so he's trying to hide out, and nobody's looking for him because they found out that he didn't do it. They have proof that he didn't do it. He doesn't know that. But he's living as if he did it. And he's like, oh, shit. And, dude, it's really fucking
That's
full
actually a
of funny
decent
shit.
premise for a movie.
So are we just going to talk about obscure movies that we watch?
Yeah, well,
because I watched Stone Cold this week with Brian Bosworth, and I hadn't seen it in a long time.
There you go.
This
is Dave Foley
Jesus
movie.
Christ, dude. Come on, man.
I watched The Longest Yard.
So then
See?
I watched
Brian
Laughing
Bosworth.
Out Loud, which Dave Foley was on. It's a comedian, like a sort of a show where they compete against each other. So it's just weird. 3 things I watched with Dave Foley.
I've had that happen.
Joey Slotnick, he's in this movie. He was in. You see him in stuff.
I know that is.
He's a Archbishop Melcher.
Okay.
He has a very unique face. So if you've seen him in something, you know. Let's see. The Rex Lynn was Dave. The guy that was at the party early on, he's been in tons of shit. He was in Rush Hour, was one of the detectives. He's like the balding guy.
Oh, yeah.
Talk real Southern
I knew
accent.
about
He's
the
been
mustache.
In, Better Call Saul and lots.
The dude with the mustache?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't really know any of these other people.
I always forget that what's his face is in this. Nathan Fillion.
Oh right,
was the boyfriend
Cliff,
and he's the guy that plays the lead in the Rookie, the series The Rookie.
Rookie, Firefly. Fucking he's been in so many things.
I've never seen him before in my life.
Is he not just a face with hair and a butt
and butt and legs?
Okay, I got his little snide comments. Nice parking job, nice jacket. Too.
Yeah. It's great.
Those were the weirdest fucking girly punches I've ever seen in my life, too.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, what the fuck was that?
It was like, I think it's on purpose, old school pugilist or something.
That's
Queensbury punch.
That's what I took it was too.
Yeah, because that's how his dad taught it.
But that was 1960s, man. I think we're way past that era.
Yeah, but his dad learned in the 30s or 40s.
Dude, I think even in the 30s or 40s, we're way past that era.
Probably. I think those were the 1800s.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're talking like Civil War era.
Because it is Queensbury rules in
like
that kind
pugilist,
of stuff. Yeah. When they would put up their dukes like that. Put them up. Kaz, the Kaz. Sean's one-line movie summary.
Oh, my God.
Always fresh squeezed.
It's,
no problem.
Forrest Gump meets the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, you're not far off.
Yeah, there you go.
My summary is a fun story about people living underground that isn't sad like that weirdo Rambo guy. Nobody in this movie captures Jake from State Farm and humps him into a dirty mattress and splash from the cast.
Humps him into submission.
Yeah. This is how you do an underground movie. Have it be fun and lighthearted, not sad where you have a barn door of atonement.
Dude, Rambo's tunnel is way better.
Dude, I would rather be down in this thing than Rambo's dirty, moldy tunnels.
Dude, Rambo has fucking claymores and fucking all kinds of shit.
Yeah, well, I'd rather not have a respiratory infection.
Hot fucking
down
stove.
the tunnel, man.
I almost picked up Rob Roy fixins just to have drinks for a night,
Yeah.
but I figured you wouldn't drink it,
Yeah.
and I don't want a whole bottle of fucking sweet vermouth that I wouldn't use.
I would.
You can use it to cook shit with.
Whatever.
I wouldn't drink it.
Or a champagne cocktail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a little easier. It's a sugar cube you douse with bitters, and then you just pour champagne over it.
Sprite. This is
Yeah, drink their whiskey or beer. So
the period stuff in this,
or amaretto.
Yeah, the period stuff in this movie rocks. Like
it did a great
that
job.
giant stove that she has in the house, and
all those little pieces.
The TV the TV that they have, the smoking and the everywhere people.
I think it's just the cheesiness of the whole thing is what turned me off. Like the cheesiness of fucking Brendan Fraser's character is what turned me off the whole movie.
Just cartoonish.
Yeah,
but he's supposed to be sheltered.
I mean,
no exposure.
I get it, but so is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's if you were homeschooled but also never had the internet.
But so is Arnold Schwarzenegger and fucking Twins. But
True.
but he pulled it off.
No, because he had other people around him, other scientists and people to interact socially. With here, he has mom and dad, and that's weird. Just only mom and dad forever.
But I mean, just the acting was better.
Can't get yourself near a fucking jizz rag.
I catch fold my socks.
Dude, how many missions do you think fucking Adam had before he got out of that fucking hole?
Dude, he's got I bet it started out as carpeted floors. They ended up as hardwoods, man. Fucking laminates.
Yeah, Dad, I keep changing the ceiling tiles.
But seriously, what like think about this. You have no exposure to anything except what the fucking honeymooners. So are you whacking off to fucking Alice Cramden?
Hey, Alice Cramden was pretty hot, actually. Yeah. Good looking lady.
Full figured. Mm-hmm. But yeah, well, you saw that they had like that coconut oil fucking commercial.
Oh,
dude's about to fucking spooge his fucking pants right there.
Dude, I think you already did.
Yeah, and then of course that's when she calls. Like, I was just thinking about you for some reason.
Dude, there's no way you're not whacking it in that hotel room.
Dude, he wouldn't have to. It's been 35 fucking years, man. He's gonna blow the zipper off those fucking pants.
He doesn't have to touch it. He's like a tantric master.
That fucking whole zipper mechanism is gonna be embedded in the fucking wall.
He could have turned on the view and lost it.
It's like back blast area clear.
He's watching TV all night, getting horny and stuff. It reminded me of like Revenge of the Nerds when Point Dexter and that like 12-year-old they're watching the Betty Grable and all them in the showers and stuff. Let's see. That's about it.
Are we gonna fuck Point Dexter or what?
Yeah. Are we gonna fuck or what?
That's a great movie.
I'm ready for opening scenes.
Yeah,
I'm ready for closing scenes, dude.
Was there a kill count?
Yeah, he killed that pussy.
How is nobody dead from the fucking airplane? Yeah, I like how it just does damage right there. Fully loaded. Never dropped his bombs or anything that I saw. Did he?
Well, did it have bombs?
It was a training point.
Yeah, it was a training. Yeah,
and it was a single engine, so it's probably a fighter.
Yeah. Opening sees news articles and pictures about the Cold War, just sort of flipping through, sort of a
montage.
Yeah, it feels sort of like that show Fallout or the game Fallout, sort of a throwback '60s. Everything was radiation, nuclear, all that stuff.
Duck and cover.
Yeah, which they really taught us. Party. So Calvin and Helen Weber, the parents, they're throwing a party in the '60s where we get a bunch of quick exposition explaining Calvin was a brilliant scientist and a professor at Caltech, and he's an inventor that got rich off a bunch of his inventions, so he doesn't have to work again. And he hates communists, and Helen's a quirky pregnant lady. I mean, everybody had to at least say they hated communists back then, except like maybe Helen Keller. But
yeah,
who was pushing socialism and stuff. But I think the lady who drug her around was. But
I think
anyway.
I read this. It was supposed to be like Los Angeles in 1962.
It was about 62. I think he was born in 63.
Yeah, well, I mean, Kennedy got killed.
62. Yeah,
Kennedy got killed in 63. Bay of Pigs was 62.
Well, I was wondering about the whole lineup because because in here says so one of the guys comes in and says, which always cracks me up. He's like, Kennedy's going toe to toe with Khrushchev on the television right now. Like, oh boy,
yeah,
oh boy.
And they show Kennedy's what I assume is address from 62, right?
Well,
like October 62.
I'm trying to
because they weren't going toe to toe. It was just a television address talking about Cuba in that. Because they did meet in 61, Vienna, right? In 61.
They met a couple times.
And so they had a face-to-face meeting there, Khrushchev and him. But this wasn't.
But the Cuban
it was just weird. He came and said they were going toe-to-toe. I'm like, he's just doing an address. This is just a television address to the American people.
It's just a way of saying that he's like refuting something at that point. Because
I think the Cuban Missile Crisis, I'm pretty sure, was in late 61. Or it's either late 61 or early 62.
You were around then, right, Steve?
Of course.
61?
Yeah.
He was the wingman for the fucking pilot that crashed.
My youngest daughter just finished her master's degree.
Yeah.
At the same time in the sky, they're watching an F-86 Sabres having mechanical problems. And then Calvin sends everyone home because of the missile situation, which is funny how he does it. Like, folks, in light of the circumstances, I think we should all head home and have prayer, keep our vigilance, whatever the fuck you said. And he's like, okay, let's go.
They're lucky he's nuts because if they all would have stayed, there would have been 40 cooked people there.
He did save them.
And a bunch of burnt cigarettes.
And they never explore those angles, in which I'm curious about. Well, there's a few angles I'm curious about, but one is they talk about it later, but he had family back east and all this.
Right.
Well, how come nobody claimed any of the stuff of theirs?
There's nothing left.
I mean, but there was they had the stocks and stuff, which I guess was just all paper at the time.
Yeah.
But there was no registration of it or anything like that. I mean, I don't know how that would have worked.
I don't know either.
And how it transferred over, into the current modern world. If you held those certificates, and no matter how long you held them, were they still good if you went to redeem them?
I don't think they expire.
I don't think so.
But how do you lay claim to that?
Yeah,
then? They're just a paper certificate.
So owner.
What I think is that's logged somewhere that got turned digitally, because otherwise you could just say I have these.
Now, I think back in the day it'd be just like if you owned $1 bill.
I think it's like a bond. It has like serial numbers.
No. But if you bought, let's say you bought, when they were building the railroads, and you bought Union Pacific stock, you got a stock certificate.
Yeah, just like a bearer bond.
And now if I stole a stock certificate from you, no, I have that fucking stock certificate.
But what I mean is that to be legitimate, it has to be serialized or.
It
has to be canon somehow.
Well, have to know as long as they can verify that it's authentic, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you don't.
And I'm sure it has like a raised seal on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has to be something that proves that it exists to somebody else. Because if you just come back 40 years later, I have these pieces of paper. They're like, we don't have a log of that.
I mean, back in the railroads, they had the seal stamp. That's how they did it. And they had signatures of the owners.
It's weird to think that it was like that because I buy stocks and they don't give me I don't get a piece of paper.
Well, it's all electronic
it's
now. It's
everything, just like your bank account's digital.
Yeah. It was different. Yeah.
So if the world electricity and all that shut down, I would lose everything that I had in there because you don't have anything physical unless you get a bunch of gold nuggets or something that you can trade or you're really good at hand jobs.
But if I bought gold, I'd want the gold. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I don't want the gold.
Certificates.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Because
I want the gold.
Because technically, a $1 bill used to be a gold certificate.
Yeah, exactly.
Back when money was actually worth something.
But yeah, we'll talk about stuff later, I guess. They send some home. Him and Helen and him go into the shed that hides the entrance to the underground shelter. And Calvin sees a jet overhead and thinks they're going to fight. And he hears on the emergency radio in the shed an emergency has been declared.
Yeah.
And he takes that as confirmation that this nuclear attack's coming, and he'll come back up for the radio. So that plays into, we won't have communications down there, which I don't. That's like a plot hole for me. This guy's genius, sets up all this stuff, but he doesn't have anything that has almost like a periscope type.
Well, and the one communication device he has is that one radio. Like he didn't have one.
That just sits in the shed. Why would it be in the shed? Know he would have an antenna array that would
he'd have multiple radios. Yeah.
Because it could be sealed. It go through the ground.
Yeah, he had electronics everywhere down there. He wouldn't have had some sort of communication system.
To me, it's a plot hole. He would not have overlooked that.
Oh, dude, there's plot holes coming up the ass on this fucking thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. It's so funny that Helen's careful to take the roast with her in the rolls so they don't get wasted. Just the mindset of a person from that time.
Who grew up in the fucking Depression.
Yeah, it was like, no, we can't waste the roast.
Yeah.
And the pilot sets the plane's course for the ocean and ejects, but somehow it circles back, slams into the Weber house above the shelter. And Calvin thinks it's a missile attack and seals the shelter, which I guess is reasonable. There's a lot of, even when we were kids, there was a lot of fear of there could be a missile attack, nuclear attack. They talked about it a lot.
I just remember like all the there's like mini series all the time, and there's always like nuclear missiles, nuclear attacks.
What's it called? The Day After.
Yeah. But I mean, even Red Dawn. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
The good one.
Yeah, from like the 80s.
Oh, you're talking the shittier one.
This one guy.
So he thinks the missile attack seals the shelter off with a time lock, and I understand why the shelter has the time lock to prevent leaving, but also I would like the control to override that somewhere.
Yeah, well, and here's the other thing.
Even if it's a TPI, like say if it's on two different areas and you go, we both have to decide this together. You stand over there, I stand over here.
Yeah, have the fucking nuclear sub keys.
Yeah, something. You can put them where one person couldn't do it, so that you couldn't do it to mess yourself
up. The other fucking thing is,
but you got to have a way.
Set it for 35 years because that's a half-life of fucking nuclear radiation
that apparently struck right on your house.
Dude, fucking like uranium-235, like the half-life is
20,000.
It's like 700 million years or something.
I think they're saying until it would be habitable or something.
It's just
like that.
fucking something stupid. Yeah. I mean, it's like It's but like literally hundreds of millions of years.
I think back then he was counting on low yield too. For like they weren't
in
doing
the 60s.
High yield. I don't know. I didn't look into it, but
even if it's let's say it was plutonium and not uranium.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still going to be hundreds of millions of years.
Probably.
For the half-life, because he said the half-life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, technically to be zero, I don't know what he's counting on, but.
Well, half-life.
It's probably a plot.
Well, half-life is half of. You know what I mean? It's half.
But also, if I'm so smart, why don't I just have registered
a Geiger counter
equipment that is sticking up so that I can register the surface? Why do I have to wonder what's up there?
Yeah.
I don't have to wonder. If I had 30 feet of fucking cable or something going up there, I can register it and figure it out.
Even Demolition Man had the fucking periscope.
Yeah.
And
Taco Bell.
Well, my question is, what's the legitimacy of a 35-year bomb shelter and the foodstuffs and whatnot?
I didn't think they could hold out.
There's zero chance.
They tried to play it like
today you wouldn't have a chance because the expiration dates are.
But he was using like those wet cell batteries, and they said there was a new technology or whatever. But those things aren't. Even wet cells aren't lasting forever.
You're not going to hydroponically grow enough food.
Or the fish.
For fucking three people and shit.
In about 4 years, you're going to be eating retarded fish.
Yeah.
Because all the
inbred.
The same 7 fish are fucking each other. You're going to have mongoloid fish. Fucking, they're not even going to have tails anymore, just heads on 2 sides.
They're probably walking around the fucking house.
Yeah, they got thumbs and shit. They're playing guitar. Hey, you hungry?
Just give me the guitar and walk away.
Investigators look around the house upstairs, up in the surface. And they think the family was killed in the crash, even though there's no bodies. Dude, there's even still, Lockerbie, fucking they found bodies.
There's still remains of the fucking house. There's going to be remains of fucking bones and shit.
Yeah. How many things of devastating proportion have you seen? And there's still body parts.
Yeah, you think a plane hit right on all of them?
Yeah.
like they were fucking in the yard and it hit them or something?
It disintegrated every one of them, too.
I saw where a part of an island got hit with a bomb. It's like a plutonium. What is it? I can't remember the name of it.
Bikini.
And the guy vaporized. Like he just disappeared. That was a guy named Mason on Alcatraz. Just his body vaporized.
Oh, that?
Yeah, probably.
I was thinking. I remember this lady who was real, like a tough lady.
Yeah.
And she was, she kept on these visions. It was going to blow up. She was holding onto a chain link fence, watching these kids in a playground for some reason, smoking cigarettes, and she got just toasted. So she did turn into dust. Yeah.
But in real life, I've fucking seen Hellfire missiles fucking hit people, and it blows them to pieces, but not fucking vaporize them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't do this. Let's see. So that makes me suspicious of a lot of things that happen later with stocks and all this stuff. In the shelter, Helen's struggling with reality, and Calvin is trying to comfort her, and she goes into labor. And then a few days later, Calvin's walking around testing things, and kind of shows us some of what he has set up down there. He's got battery backup systems, fish tanks, all this other stuff. I mean, I'm sure they're trying to do hydroponic growing and whatever else. They never showed us any crops, so I think what they're trying to tell us
they did when
but they were little tiny plants. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I guess they were doing canning, but even that has a expiration.
They were doing because of the scene where they're dancing. He's got a couple grow setups.
I don't think there's
room.
enough for the 3 people.
No. Well, and it's not sustainable.
And they have their baby now, and they name him Adam, and she wants a ceiling for their bedroom, and he gives her the finger snaps and thumbs up. Like, you got it. They watch tapes of the Honeymooners on a setup that he invented. So he basically invented the VCR or DVD or CDs, whatever you want to call it.
Just reproduction TV, probably.
Yeah, which probably he came up with the idea and doesn't get credit for it. We get to see the dry goods storage. It's like a grocery store, and Calvin tests the shelter door. It's not a very big grocery store for 35 years, in my opinion. But maybe there was another storage room. But it show us everything.
When Adam goes to get supplies. When is the last time you saw a fucking display of Prince Albert fucking pipe tobacco? Dude, come on, man.
That was funny. I'm gonna need all of these.
Yeah,
I know.
Dude, especially even what was that? It was the 90s. Right? No, wait. Yeah, it was the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean,
even then,
smoking was still popular-ish, but not pipe smoking.
Well,
you can see them like Walgreens.
You can see them like Walgreens. You can see them like where the cigarettes were.
But there wasn't so many old dudes going to the store.
There wasn't an end cap full of fucking Prince Albert and fucking Lucky Strike tobacco.
It was worse than an end cap. End cap, it would be more reasonable. Yeah. This was its own display. As if Prince Albert sponsored the whole store.
Well, we're gonna need all of these.
700 cans of Prince Albert.
And it was the big coffee can size ones too.
So I haven't seen somebody smoking tobacco pipe for 20 years easily.
My grandpa smoked a pipe.
Yeah, there was a guy up the street from us when I was a kid that smoked pipe. One guy. And I probably saw a few others doing it, but it was so rare.
But my grandpa had like a carousel of pipes on it. And I'm like, dude, is it like one is for after? I mean, what's the fucking different pipes for?
You probably have one for different flavors.
But
he had the same. But he used the same thing of tobacco.
You were telling us that he had that one pipe where he got it when he was on a mission up in the cold.
Jesus, here we go.
And then he broke the stem off it, and then he put ink on it and rolled it across the paper. And it showed him the location of something else.
And then come to find out later it was like a fucking key to something too. Yeah. So it's fucking weird.
Right. That was cool. So he was like, you know what? I don't know if he had told you, but he was proud of you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I remember he would always said, I'm so proud my granddaughter was in the Marines and finished the Crucible.
Yeah. They didn't have the Crucible, dumbass.
Yeah, you couldn't pass it.
Yeah. You fucking anchor fucker.
Adam is steadily getting older and is able to stand up now. Then the construction. Above them, construction workers that find the metal ceiling and decide to lay a foundation over it because they think it's a septic tank, and Calvin hears the work. I mean, this has only been a few years, and they're already converting suburbs into downtown Los Angeles. I don't buy it at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. You got to go through zoning and process and, moving zones. Like, you don't just start out with full residential light residential and go to medium density commercial.
Well, and on top of that, they had dug down like what, a foot, 2 feet.
Did they even dig?
Yeah,
scraping the top.
And you're gonna put something there with no foundation, and you're gonna leave that there. Fuck, dude, they're gonna dig that shit up.
Yeah, where's the water or anything else going? Where's the sewer going?
Yeah, I was just covered up. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Although I don't know what the building code is like would be for like California, but you don't have like to worry about like frost footings there.
Yeah, but it doesn't make you still have to have a foundation.
Yeah,
you can't just like build Lego shit fucking on top of it. You know,
it's not a trailer.
Steve, like there's one house that blew up and exploded. What about all the rest of those houses in that neighborhood? You're just going to wipe those out?
That's what I'm saying. How did you convert from light suburban to medium commercial within, 3 years, 5 years, whatever the hell it was?
It would have been more believable if you put them on an acreage outside of town.
Yeah.
Or if you went back farther in time. Maybe in the 20s that was like that, and then in the 60s or 90s it was that. But it didn't go. It was not a suburban neighborhood in downtown LA.
Okay,
and then pop.
Yeah. I was about 7. We lived in a suburb area off of town, and it was the end of town.
Yeah. Where'd your parents live?
Yeah. Whatever.
That's fucking.
Where did yours?
I don't know. I still don't know. Oh, actually, I know where they are now.
Easter Island.
The same cemetery.
Third Easter Island.
Yeah. if I saw what he had created too, I might leave this world early.
It's your fault.
At least mine stuck around for a while. Boom, roasted.
Boom, roasted. Sure.
So above them, they're doing this construction. It's winter in '65, and Adam's already reading books. I think he's like 3, maybe. They talk about how eventually they'll go up and find survivors and build America back up. Well, he was born in like '63 or whatever.
Oh, they showed the year?
Yeah, because it was '62.
That kid sitting on his lap was older than 3.
Was the address to in October '62 was the Bay of Pigs address, or the Kennedy address on television. So that's then, and so you're about 65 right now. I think they even
they showed
he was born in
'60. So it says it's winter '65, and Adam's reading books.
But, but they said he's born in '63, right?
Yeah,
cause I'm sure he said he's born in 1963.
Oh, so maybe he was born just shortly after they went down there. Yeah,
because when he said he's 35,
he was born between October '62 and sometime in '63.
He's not 3. That kid's not 3.
No,
he's 2 something.
The kid in his lap
is older.
Yeah. That's what he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's like a 5 or 6 year old kid.
So they take us back in time to summer of '65. Show us mom's malt shop that was built above them. So yeah, they took their house down, the entire neighborhood, and threw a malt shop up right next there, and some other stores.
Was that the chick from Mr. D's Pizza Shop?
No, that's I forgot her name. She died recently. I forgot her name, but I know who you're talking about, and it's a different lady.
She's got a goofy name too.
Consuela or something strange like Con something or
Dale Raul.
Oh, that's it. Was it?
Dale Raul.
I'm thinking of the other lady. Her name's like
she's got a weird name.
Consuela something or whatever.
You're a cunt something.
Yeah. So the nerdy soda clerk, later we know him as Archbishop Melcher. He's working for his mom, who they don't give a name, just mom. And he doesn't get a name till later. The family's watching TV, and Helen's clearly losing her mind and getting tanked on cooking sherry. That's so funny.
That didn't remind you of Cindy?
Yeah, but I think she would plan better. I think she'd say, "What's the hardest hitting, cheapest product I can make?" And I actually
there'd be a still down.
I actually think she would brew her own. I don't think she would rely on the fact
you would about have to some of those things.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't you think?
It wouldn't be a problem. You could do that. As long as you had the sugars and fruits and potatoes or whatever you wanted to make it from.
Yeah.
Make potato vodka. The family's watching TV, and Helen's freaking out. They teach Adam boxing, dancing, all this stuff. And above them, the malt shop is now converting into a bar. And Melcher likes the new music from Barry White when he first doesn't really like it. And he's like, wait, maybe I do because this chick likes it. And then Adam's probably 14 years old at this point. That's my guess. And his dad's homeschooling him. Tempus Fugit. This is pretty funny shit. Calvin shows him stock certificates, says they're probably worthless now. Gives them to him because he thinks they're pretty. And then they show us that they taught him Latin, German, and French to make him well-rounded, I guess. And Helen's drunk and sort of playing shuffleboard by herself, just hitting it back and forth while she's just gacked out on cooking sherry. And then Calvin, and I love the look on her face when she's pouring it, just like licking her lip, just looking nuts.
Yeah. Here's my question for you. I'm gonna pose these to you right now. Which one out of the 3 of us, or maybe more, if we had the money, would be most likely to have a bomb shelter?
Oh, I would.
Me too.
Yeah, I would.
You would too?
Oh yeah.
If you had it?
Oh yeah, dude. If I thought about if I win the jackpot, I'll buy one of those silos or something.
Yeah, me too. I'd buy. I said
converted silos.
I'd buy a compound somewhere or one of those.
I'd definitely
those silos you can get pretty cheap.
I used to.
I wouldn't be like a prepper, but I would definitely have a thing. Yeah, something down there.
Why? Because people convert them to Airbnbs and shit.
Yeah, well, like one just sold. One just sold for almost $1 million.
Oh shit!
And you got at least you're looking at least $300,000, $500,000 worth of renovation. Yeah.
Oh god, just just make it stable for living.
I mean, you're gonna have to pump. There's water. You got to pump all that water out. You're gonna have to fucking frame all that shit. You're gonna have to
waterproof
redo all that stuff. Yeah.
And plus you're gonna have to set up your machine gun nests, but the babies tend to run a bit hot, so you're gonna want to run in short vests.
Okay, next question. Which one of us would do best in a bomb shelter?
Oh, I'd be fine by myself.
I was gonna say with no people, I'm good.
Shit, we might have a joined one, attach like 2 neighboring silos and just connect them.
Yeah,
once in a while we get
I'd
drunk.
go nuts. Even
but you're ultra social.
You're a social person, dude.
Yeah, you like going out and hanging out with people. We don't like that.
Even when
I like people, I just don't like hanging out.
I like
with
my people.
Yeah, I don't want to hang out with a bunch of people.
Even when we had that flood years ago, and we were on an island for like 3 days. I was starting to lose. I'm like, not lose it, but I was just like, I gotta go
like,
do
nobody
something.
Nobody can watch me play this out of tune song.
Dude, I get
no.
I start getting fucking cringy when I know I gotta fucking call somebody like to like arrange something or whatever.
Oh really?
I'm like.
Every time I go to the VA, when they'll take your blood pressure, like, it's a little high. I'm like, I had to come here.
Yeah.
Fuck, of course.
You see how many fucking people are out there?
Yeah.
I don't want to hang out with a bunch of people. I'm seeing who's going to be a threat right now.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't trust anybody. You know what I mean? Like I said, I like my people.
I feel better when I go on the base or the VA because it's just.
Who are your people?
Feels better.
Like your old lady and the kids?
Like people I know. You know.
Oh, just people you're familiar, not strangers.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, there's even people at my work. You know what I mean? I don't like being around. Like people.
Like ones that
like friends and family.
Like ones that don't have a name that ends in an A. And they don't have sweet shitters.
that don't know what tortas are or fucking.
Yeah. John, why are you always so nice to us but mean to the gentleman?
Yeah. What did you think of gorditas?
John, thank you for bringing me lunch again. I appreciate that. Why do you give us your lunch?
What do you mean thick?
How come whenever you give us the lunch every day, it has a note in it that says, "Baby, I love you so much. We've been together so long."
Why do I keep chipping my teeth on those rings?
Sean, I've been eating the lunches you bring me every day, and I'm getting quite sick. My hair is falling out. I think somebody is trying to poison you.
What is
He's making him lunches. He's giving them away because he thinks the chicks are hot. Hey, Lupita, you want a little lunch here?
Lupita, you went straight. Dude, you could have called her anything, but you hardcore stereotyped down to Lupita.
Hey, come on, Chewy. Here's my lunch. Maybe when you're done, you can suck my balls.
Hey, Froggy. Sleepy.
Hey, Frog. We're supposed to call him Essay. Hey, Essay. You want some lunch?
Dude, oh my God.
Crazy,
Amiga.
Or maybe that's how they talk. Hey, John. You like a new dress I got, man?
You want me to mow your lawn?
It really makes my cake pop, huh?
Oh, I'm pregnant again.
So now Lupita's the chola?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
I used to think you were hot, but I don't like the way you talk.
Dude, John, you like the way I wear my flannel shirt only buttoned at the top?
Check out my jorts, huh?
Somebody kick you in the fucking throat.
I got some new socks. They're knee high.
Look at my rolled up chinos.
They're called dope mans.
You know my cousin, she almost got raped in the alleyway. And she found your ID.
Trippy shit, man.
Sean, you got to drive to lunch today. I'm getting new hydraulics installed in my Cadillac.
I keep getting tickets for driving on 3 wheels.
Why is this lasagna tastes like antifreeze?
This chick you said I was wearing a shirt with just the top button and it's like feet out. That's awesome. Yeah. Now he's going to hear that whenever. Whenever he talks to him now, he's gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
It's a good thing these are all fake stories and jokes.
He doesn't even like brown people.
Yeah,
I can vouch for that.
Her ponytail holder's a bandana.
Yeah. Like I'd say 38% of his language is fucking racist. He does not like people of color.
Yeah.
Some people would take this serious too. Like, damn, these guys are racist. No, he loves them actually. It's one of his favorite things.
Dude, make up your mind.
Well, that way you can go either way.
So Calvin gives Adam his baseball card collection. Tries to teach him about baseball. Gets super frustrated that Adam doesn't understand. It's hilarious. And it's fall of 91 now, and the business above them is a nasty bar called Purgatory. And the whole block is commercial with a bakery and a vacuum repair and insurance. That's all I could see.
An adult bookstore.
Is this the kind of place you would play in? You played some of these, right?
No.
No, come on.
Dude, I gotta be able to make money.
You never worked for Reverend Archbishop Melcher?
I tell you, and I'll be honest.
Oh, and Melcher had a tattoo on his forehead of like a star.
Yeah.
That's some kind of sort of weird
like a raw type son.
And the mom wants out and gives the business to him.
And I'll be honest with you. Early on, there were places I think that my band played when I was in my adult life. I started into a band and we were playing different places, and
we didn't know you were in a band.
Just didn't know that you didn't know where the next gig was going to be, so you just took whatever gigs came out. We played some shitty places, nothing like
the Madison
this.
third grade graduation.
But
why do they have the rainbow flag in front?
Well, yes, all of them did.
They knew what they were
They all
doing.
did.
Because they brought it and put it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of our.
Why were the dance floors covered in foam and they were doing the air hockey fucking horn?
Yeah.
That's part of our rider.
Yeah,
we have to have
he's out there playing
rainbow
guitar,
flag up.
clapping cheeks
It's like, wah, wah.
But we don't.
with his
But
pantaloons.
you got to be able to make money. Like we don't go do voluntary gigs anywhere. You weren't doing like at real low dollar stuff either. It's like you took legitimate, decent paying gigs.
They can obviously afford C-sections. I mean,
Yeah, we'd love them. At least they don't pee when they jump on a trampoline.
I mean, and officially, someday you'll get a paying gig. And I appreciate you doing this.
I can't wait
free.
for that day. Yeah.
Because he does not make any money on the side doing
No,
it.
and
Because if he did, he would do the right thing.
yeah, Iska.
Yeah.
it sucks because
It's could get off his back.
thousands of dollars a year in losses.
Yeah.
Well, he does make money when he plays in Mexico.
He's writing it off because it's all his time and gas.
Can they come after you in Mexico?
I don't think so.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, you don't have to pay tax on a bill that you play guitar for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Well,
cool.
Play guitar.
We were in international waters, sir.
Yeah. Summer of '95, Helen's in the kitchen making a cake for Adam's birthday. And this is what we were talking about earlier. We hear this exasperated Calvin still trying to explain baseball to Adam years later. And
Because he must.
opens the divider in disgust.
Yeah.
It's Adam's 33rd birthday now. And I think
Yes.
they give him a homemade inline skates that his dad invented. Pretty smart. They came up with that on the surface. He comes up with it on his own. And then there's a jacket that Helen made out of an old quilt, it looks like.
Yeah, something.
I
Yeah.
think that's what it was. And Adam says that his birthday wish is that he could meet a girl, and they'll be going up in 2 years, and Helen goes to scream by herself.
It's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, so he's like, will you excuse me? It's funny, too, because Adam you can tell he's got a lot of just backed up jizz.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Because he's sitting at the table, and she's like, Adam, your elbows on the table. He's just like almost psycho. I'm sorry, Mom. Where are my manners?
Well,
and secretly, he's like, oh, if I could just meet a girl.
Well, I can see his first date's going to get scoliosis, so
Yeah.
he's going to fucking...
Dude, his first date better know fucking BJJ.
Yeah.
Because if that bitch doesn't know how to roll on the mat, she's getting fucking hurt, man.
Dude, he's going to turn her spine into a
Yeah.
question mark.
He better go find one of those female college wrestlers or something, like Brock Lesnar's daughter or something, who can handle herself, because this guy's going to be angry in the bedroom.
He better hope he comes across Ronda Rousey or something.
Yeah. She's going to have to be tough.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or did Adam not remind you guys of Eric a little bit? Did you see that at all?
Yeah. I've told him that before. It reminds me a lot of the guy we worked with, Eric.
He actually has been on a couple episodes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where you at, dog?
Reminded me of
Present day at 6:15, the shelter door opened automatically.
Present day,
automatically unlocked.
Present day, 1999.
Yeah, present day. Yeah. And wakes them all up so they run to check
probably
it.
98, really.
Yeah,
And so the lock unlocks, but doesn't give you like a real audible thing besides the lock mechanism.
Yeah.
You set it up for 35 years, but not like an alarm ringer. Like, hey, it's open.
Well, it's not like hermetically sealed. Like,
Yeah.
like there's like that fucking seal.
Well, they said they're in the sewer, building the sewer system, whatever.
All right, question. Where do their ones and twos go?
There's a sewer system
in the ball turret.
I imagine I think it's more like the old foot pumpers, like an RV foot pumper where you sit and you pump it and it pumps water through and out and pushes it out.
Just push it out in the sewer
they could not
system?
use it. Well, actually, they could use like the shipboard stuff where it's pressurized seawater, so that it has a pressurized control valve coming in from the water lines, and then it pushes through and goes through and then back out discharged.
So 35 years of twos, and it's not gonna back up anywhere.
They're into the sewer system.
Yeah.
Though. The air vents are in the sewer system as well.
None of that's gonna collapse under a nuclear explosion. It's not gonna exist, man.
If there's a nuclear explosion, they wouldn't be there either.
But it didn't happen. So plus he has a scrubber that's scrubbing out the ship air.
That's true.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't show the particulars, so I don't know.
Yeah, in 35 years, never had to change a filter or nothing.
Because they never showed a toilet at all. I don't know if I ever saw a toilet in this movie. No.
He probably invented something where they never have to poop or pee.
I'd like to see Eve doing it too, probably. Did I say that? Huh?
Yeah.
Would you watch Eve take it too?
No.
I wouldn't want to see that either.
Dude,
would you watch her taking a one? Would you ever want a chick to piss on you?
No.
Why'd you do it?
Whatever.
So whatever means I did it and I don't want to talk about it.
What happened in Mexico, dude?
She said she was your sister, so I was like, I gotta see this.
South of the border, your questions are out of order. So Calvin said they should wait for the night to be cautious, and Helen blurts out, "Oh shit!" And since Adam's never heard that before, they tell him that shit is archaic French colloquialism slang for generally meaning good.
Yeah.
I think I texted you guys last night.
He's like, well, shit.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were going to say, well, shit, and then something happened to you or something like that.
Oh, huh.
But nothing ever came. So above, the business is totally trashed out. Melcher is talking to some homeless guy or something when Calvin's elevator breaks through the floor, and Melcher thinks it's a holy sign. How bad is the place made when the floor and the joist burst?
Yeah.
From just an elevator coming up.
It's just a hydraulic elevator.
And I had that same question when this scene happened. I don't remember the last time I saw this movie, but I didn't realize we were going to do the podcast on it. And then was watching it last night again, and you could see there's some sort of balsa wood there and just real thin carpet.
But, like when the elevator goes back down and there's a big hole there, it never crosses this guy's mind to fucking look down there or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you don't look in the Lord's hole.
We just put a rug over it.
Never peek in the Lord's hole.
Just put a rug on.
Yeah. Put some shit-covered sticks down there. So nobody
why
goes
not?
down there. So Calvin says, "I come in peace," and Melcher falls down, and Calvin tells him, "Leave my elevator alone," becomes his mantra. Calvin starts walking the streets, and it's just nasty Los Angeles and stuff he isn't used to. It's not unreasonable that he would think this is a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
What he's seeing.
Oh,
he's freaked out by
it's a shithole.
so
I've
much.
seen a bunch of fucking punks and punk rock.
Yeah, all the stuff he
kids
saw,
and
I
shit,
get it. LA is a shithole.
Yeah.
It's
Dude.
bad. There are weird things there, very weird things. A transvestite hooker talks to Calvin, and he's confused by it and sees a drunk guy vomiting. And then there's a lowrider with hydraulics, and he tries to hide in a porn store, but then he freaks out like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
Did that one look like the one you hired in Civic Bay to do your laundry for $7 a week?
The tranny?
Yeah.
I didn't hire a tranny to do it. I took it to a store.
I thought you hired some.
No,
sort
I hired the tranny for different stuff, not my laundry.
Oh.
Yeah. Plus, you don't really hire them. Like your company's good enough. You ever hired a hooker?
Ever hired
hang out with you and stuff like that over there?
No.
Oh. You ever banged one? You know the answer. You know the goddamn answer.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's the official answer?
Sean never did that. Below, Calvin tells Helen and Adam about the bad stuff he saw upstairs, and he thinks he'll have to stand her ground longer. And Helen wants them to go up instead. And Calvin has chest pain, so they let him rest. So because he just saw too much stuff and he's excited probably. And then Helen sends Adam up with money for supplies and alcohol. There's another plot hole is like they skip over this stuff. That's why I always ask the question: where do these guys do ones and twos? Because it's just normal shit. You people go through a movie. No, you never see anybody shit and pissing.
Yeah.
Not that we have to see them do it,
Yeah.
but acknowledge they're human.
Yeah. Like we're on toilet paper.
I mean, did this guy do their own dental work? Did they trade off doing dental work? Nobody ever saw a doctor.
Right.
You just have to hope nobody had an issue in all that time.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing is, like the value of money, like a cost of living.
Yeah.
Like she gave him money to go buy supplies. That's not going to cover it. You know what I mean? 'Cause if she's going up based on what her prices are.
Oh, yeah.
Back
went down
there.
there.
And they should have plenty of money, so give them more than that. Because you don't know what it's going to be.
I will give them credit. They had the old $100 bills. You know what I mean?
But
Why is there money in the fish pond?
Yeah, I know. That makes who's going to steal it? Like, it makes no sense. Then you
Yeah,
send it out with
No,
wet
yeah,
money.
but you're keeping paper wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're guardfish.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I didn't get that at all. Like, why you even have?
And the whole thing about the doctor, like even on like Little House on the Prairie was a pretty early time in our society, but even then things would come up and they would send for the doc. So, but they never acknowledged nobody got sick. I mean, I guess there's no germs, but still things could happen with you might get appendicitis. Just anything could happen. You maybe a blockage, in your colon or something. You're stuck, or you hurt yourself. Anything. But nothing like that apparently ever happened, or they didn't want to deal with it. I don't know.
Cavities. I mean, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, just anything. She says to act normal and tell people I'm from out of town, as if he has to stay a while and look in case he has to stay for a while and look for a Holiday Inn if it still exists. And then and he wants to know if he could bring a girl back down, and she says yes, especially if she's from Pasadena, because they're just a little bit. I can't do the sign better. And Adam takes money and his box of stocks and baseball cards, which I guess are like his whoopee.
Well, I was gonna say, why would he take that stuff?
No sense, because he doesn't know they could be worth anything.
Well, because as far as he knows,
but they might be.
It's only for the storyline.
Well, yeah, because as far as he knows, he's going to get supplies that his mom gave him money for, and then come right back.
Because the dad didn't.
Well, but the baseball cards are because I think his dad told him when he gave them to him that if we ever go back up, these might be worth something.
Yeah, that they might be, but the stocks, you think
the same deal though.
I suppose it's possible.
But he could always come back and get them.
Yeah,
true.
If he didn't get himself lost.
Well, it's good that he took him because he didn't know where he was.
Yeah,
so.
well, which is another stupid thing too.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah,
be smart. So Adam takes the money, stocks, baseball cards. Calvin tells Adam to stay out of the adult bookstore because there's invisible poison gas, and if he finds a healthy young woman, to bring her on down.
Yeah.
So that line will come up later. We're about to go to break, but before that, we have our story. So I thought it was funny. Adam finds so there's the porn store, right? And I thought, well, Adam's a goober.
Who knew this was going to be where his story was?
I thought, well, what if Calvin went up and he was up so long, and then Mom sent Adam up to look for him, and he finds him in the porn store, and he's talking to the proprietor, Mr. Sarah, who Dave's been doing this Indian voice of like Dr. Sarah. So this is Mr. Sarah, the Indian guy who runs the porn store, who usually it's either them or Albanians or Armenians. They usually in this kind of area run porn stores. My friend, you come in. I have electronics. I have porn. What you want? But he does it, Mr. Sarah. So Adam's coming up doing that. So you're gooberish Adam, gullible goober.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm Calvin. I try to get my voice. I know you like the voice, but sometimes it's hard to stay there. But I'll see what I can. There's like 4 different walk-ins, and I'm trying to work on it. So,
hey, Dad, are you in here?
Adam, what are you doing up here on the surface? It's too dangerous.
Well, Mom was worried about you, and she sent me to find you.
Close your eyes, Adam. There's poison gas in here.
Poison gas? How would closing my eyes help with that?
I'm sorry. It's a bit of a white lie. Go ahead. Open your eyes. I'd like you to see.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
You sound like Christopher Schwarzenegger.
I know. Yeah. Go ahead and open your eyes. I'd like you to meet Mr. Sarah. He is the proprietor here. It kind of reminds me of the guy Barbarino or whatever. Welcome back, Connor. It starts to go that way. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Sarah. My name is Adam. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Sarah. My mother always says that it's easier to remember someone's name if you use it right away, Mr. Sarah.
It is most wonderful to meet you as well, Mr. Adam. I was just speaking to your father, Mr. Calvin, and showing him the fine wares which I am purveyor of.
Adam, do you remember I told you that there would be some very odd things up on the surface?
Of course, Dad. You were very clear about that. You were worried that we might be corrupted by the mutants on top.
Your father is very correct to worry. There are very strange things here in downtown Los Angeles, and the people here are completely awful.
Mr. Sarah here knows all about the bad stuff going on up here.
Like what kind of stuff, Dad? I'm just curious since I've never been up here.
For example, I saw a car driving on only 3 wheels, and a man who may have also been a lady somehow, and it was selling patio furniture. And then there's places like this establishment.
What is this place, Dad? There's so many strange things on the wall and the shelves. It makes no sense to me.
Well, maybe it would be best to let Mr. Sarah explain it. How would you describe these things, Mr. Sarah?
Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Calvin. My store sells the finest fuck flicks.
Fuck flicks? I'm not familiar with that phrase. Is that French?
Maybe a more scientific explanation for my boy, Mr. Sarah. Mr. Sarah. He's not street smart as we lived in the sewer for his entire life.
You need to throw in some quiet, like whisper talks too.
I try to get there.
We've lived in the sewer for his entire life.
Yeah. I did some before.
Many apologies, Mr. Calvin. To put it more specifically, these boxes are filled with pornographic cinema experiences, simply known as pornography.
I see. And what is pornography? I don't remember that word from our lessons.
Mr. Adam, people often smash their genitals together in a bedroom, dance until they are sweaty, and the men's pecker, or cock if you will, often spits like a camel, and the incident is complete.
Yeah, I don't understand most of what you said, Mr. Sarah.
Many pardons, sir. Is it my accent?
No, mostly it's the content. With respect, you aren't making much sense to me.
Adam, when 2 people love each other...
Even in the Navy.
They have intimate relations. They join their bodies in a display of affection.
Wow. Oh, I get it. You're talking about sex, right? You taught me about the body and sexuality in my lessons, but he didn't. because he waited until he came back with that girl to try to explain it to her.
That's right.
Because it has to.
Yeah. It's called
Because
sex,
it's out there.
or intercourse, if you will, or the hunka-junka, as the great John Spartan will call it in the future.
John Spartan.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I understand sex now, but I don't get how a store can be full of sex, or how it could fit in these small boxes.
Well, as mentioned, when two people love each other, they will have sex. When another much lonelier person, usually a balding middle-aged man,
It sounds like you're editing words into your fucking shit or something. like in post-production, so you fucked it up, man.
It does. Beep, boop, beep.
Like he said something else and you put a new word in.
Whose eyes are too close together wants to have sex, he will watch a videotape of those people in love engaging in the act.
Why would he want to watch other people doing sex? Why not just have it with someone else?
Mr. Adam, it's not the choice of these men. They are wholly undesirable to the opposite sex. So doing sex with women is not an option. They are very sad men indeed.
Interesting. And these disgusting men can just watch these tapes and makes them happy?
Oh, there is another aspect to it, son.
Yes, he will often take matters into his own hands and squeeze his own toothpaste, so to say. Even Ipana toothpaste.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. He plays with his own pecker while watching these pornographic tapes.
You are a fast learner, Mr. Adam.
I do have a follow-up question. You said the man's pecker, I think you called it, would spit, and that would be the end of the sex? Do the women's sex organs also spit in some way?
Nobody knows, son. It isn't about the women. Once the man is done, everyone is done. That's the way we were created. Eve shouldn't have eaten that apple, so it's their punishment.
It's not about her, Mr. Adam. If she is not satisfied, she can purchase one of my many marital aids on the wall or on my store.
What the heck is a marital aid?
Marital aids are just that, Adam. They aid in marriage, whereby the woman can wash her own dishes, so to speak. It frees up the man to have a beer, watch the ball game on television,
so to speak.
What the fuck, man? I'm still not getting it. Do these marital aids make her happy in some way?
You are very correct, Mr. Adam. There are many kinds. I have plastic, silicone, glass, ones that vibrate, ones with two dongs, ones that help her frig her own beans, so on.
What's this one here?
What's a frig?
That is a specialty item, son. It's a double ender. Two ladies can enjoy it at once.
Or two Navy guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Or four Marines.
And they fight over who gets to fucking lick it clean.
Yes, they use this like a wood dowel and slam their clams together.
Clam sounds like slang for a lady's vagina, am I right?
That's right, Adam. You're catching on very fast.
Well, what's this thing? It looks like a giant wine stopper.
That is called a butt plug or a plopper stopper.
Of course it is. I don't even want to know about that based on its name.
Listen, boy, I would appreciate if you wouldn't mention any of this to your mother. She doesn't need to know that we were in here or that I bought this bag of items from Mr. Sarah, which are obviously for my scientific experiments.
Yeah, sure thing, Dad. Hey, what's that on the television? I've never seen anything like it.
Calvin, I'm sorry. Don't look at it, Adam. Look away right now.
I can't look away from it, Dad. What am I seeing here?
Mr. Adam, that is women's basketball.
Because they must?
No, in fact, most people believe they mustn't.
So women play professional basketball now?
Well, Mr. Sarah told me about it. They think they're playing pro basketball, but really it's a major financial drain, and nobody wants to watch it.
That's actually true. Yeah, I can understand why. I saw that lady try 7 layups uncontested, and she missed every one, and now she's crying. This is terrible.
That's true, son. It's the downfall of our civilization.
Dad, what's an air ball? I keep hearing the crowd chant it.
What crowd?
Yeah, come on.
How come the net never moves?
You mean that lady's girlfriend?
Let's go, ladies!
Oh, foul!
Oh, this is me too. Perhaps Mr. Sarah could give us an inspiring rhyme before we go back into the shelter.
That would be totally cool, bro.
It would be my honor. If you're ever talking to a woman and she starts bitching, just tell her to return where she belongs, cracking away in the kitchen. Semper Smups, peddler. Mr. Sarah out. What the fuck?
That was painful.
Did you like that cracking away in the kitchen? That is where her place is. Go back to the kitchen.
Go back to the kitchen.
Stop your bitching. Get in the kitchen.
I couldn't get into it today.
Yeah, I was... Dude,
was the
Christian
content.
Walken is fun to do in little pieces, but it's hard to hold.
Yeah.
It's the same thing
You
with
keep
Arnold
going to
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, it starts to move, and it's very hard, but I just don't... Mine's not that great with that. I should have done it as Jesse.
The WNBA.
But I thought you would like the dig it down the WNBA because it sucks.
Look at those bitches.
Good place for us to take a break. When we come back, we're going back above in the bus, and that's pretty fun, in the hotel. And later we have a story about Rambo.
Perfect.
And what's this guy doing? He is... I'm scrolling. He talks with Adam and Archbishop Melcher, where Adam comes back with the supplies to find his home. Talks to Archbishop Melcher, gets help, and Rambo is working with Archbishop Melcher now in the church because he likes things that are in tunnels. So there's a connection there. So he wants to worship somebody who lives in a tunnel.
Steve
I
likes
thought that
things
was a
in
good
his tunnel.
connection. So yeah, give us like 2 seconds. We'll be right back. And we're back. What's up?
Keywords.
Here we go. We're back into it. Hope you like those ads from those fine sponsors that are probably Spry Mints and Ford pickup trucks or something. I don't know.
Where'd Ford enter into this?
Ford, we've had some Fords.
Oh, I knew
recently.
that. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. You're right.
I don't know, but I don't think Spry Mints even.
Sprite.
I think they're trying to duck under the FDA.
Yeah, make sure you check out those new products from Baker Team
Baker Team
Industries.
Industries, yeah.
Oh,
The wagon wheel
I actually
flashlight.
thought about a new product. I didn't put it in here, but I put the note for it, so you look for it coming up. It's called the Coctagon. It's an ace.
Then we should do the Octagon Chuck Norris movie.
It's an 8-sided glory hole booth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't besmirch the fucking Octagon movie with that
How
thing.
big does it have to be? Do they have 8 different people inside?
No,
You just one person,
8 guys goes in like one fire team,
right?
from the Marines, and they stick their cocks in there.
And then Steve waits for him in the middle.
Actually, they stick their butts up to the glory hole.
Yeah. That's how it works. Fucking guy.
Hey, you guys looking to have sex? Yeah, well, there's a glory hole right there. Don't put your butt up to it.
That's patent pending.
Don't put it out with your boots, Ted.
Don't tell me my
The
business.
guy on the
Dylan.
other side's already got his butt up to it. You're just kissing butts.
Hey, look, it's a
That
sailor.
doesn't make any sense.
I picture this as being like what they do in the middle of Steve just going around jerking them off.
It's like those old circus rides where you stand on the wall and it starts going around.
Yeah.
And you're stuck to the wall. And there's one guy in the middle just
It's like
blowing you.
whack-a-mole with fucking lubricated fucking hands.
Or it's like a wet. You have like a silicone thing. You wet it down. You just hold it out and just keep slapping their cocks as they go by.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with
Dude,
you? You're putting way too much thought in this, man.
dude,
It's like a dick vacuum cleaner. It just spins.
Jesus Christ.
and I'm the one that has issues.
Yeah. Oh no! Don't get me
no.
wrong. This fucking guy has fucking issues.
No, but you're definitely fucking other couples. That's for
No.
I would just tell you if I was
Dude.
fucking other couples.
You know what?
I don't even like dealing with one person.
I'm going with the fucking other couples as the fucking least the least problem in this fucking equation.
It's creepy, but yeah, you don't have his dark thoughts.
Yeah, I'll take the swinging over the Coctagon.
You clearly, both of you clearly underestimate the possessiveness I have for my
Welcome
wife.
to the Coctagon.
Dude.
Meanwhile, under Meg's bra.
Dude,
All right, so above,
The Coctagon.
Melcher is praying by the elevator and thinks,
And we're back.
Yeah.
Can we start this over? God damn.
thinks Adam is
Can we,
Jesus.
can we be done now?
And Adam goes outside for the first time and is amazed by everything. He's what is it? He's looking up at the sky. So funny. What is it? The sky. He says he sees something. What are you looking at? Oh, my lucky stars. And then he's talking to that male lady, which is so funny. He's like, excuse me? Or no, she said, say what? Like, how do you do, ma'am? I do all right.
Dude, that was.
What?
I've heard you talk about that before. It's like, dude, that's fucking stupid.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
He's never seen a black person before.
Yeah.
It's
He's never seen a child.
Well,
He's never
not-
seen anything
but it's
else.
still
'Cause
dumb.
He
Real.
even says, I've never seen anything like you or like you. In Adam sees the adult bookstore, tells everyone to run. There's poisonous gas.
and then the owner takes off running.
Yeah, that was funny.
Bogdash.
Yeah.
In the shelter, Calvin spooks Helen by popping his head through the window. That was pretty funny. She's like drinking tea at the table or something. in the bus. Adam's on the bus and actually scares the scary guy who looks like Billy Idol or something, like a cheap Billy Idol.
Timu Billy Idol.
Yeah.
Like if Billy Adam Teeny Others had a kid.
It's not Billy Idol. He's Willie Midol. Do you have a gun? Well, thank you for not waving it around and for vomiting, for that matter. And he's asking about the store and doesn't know. He's freaking the guy out. And the guy, he's like, "Oh, I need to get off here." And he stopped the bus. He's freaked out. And the supplies. Adam's at the grocery store, has a funny interaction with the emotionless butcher. I love that whole thing.
He was the foreman on Beverly Hills Cop 2, the house that he stole, quote unquote.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah,
I believe you. Adam looks at the prices, realizes he's going to be short on money and for all the supplies, and doesn't remember where he lives, and rides the bus around town until late at night. There's a few things in the store that are funny. The tobacco cans later on, but that's not here. This one's more funny with the butcher because he says how much he needs, whatever, how many pounds of hamburger. He's like, fresh or frozen? He's like, sir, please, frozen, of course. He doesn't know anything about fresh hamburger.
Right.
Yeah. And then you can get order that large delivered to your home. For really? Yep. The guy's just
what's your address? I don't know.
Except I realized I don't know where I live. Maybe please be excused. What does he say? Of course, or please do, or something like that. Because even that guy's like, what the fuck is happening? Meeting Eve, Adam finds a collectible store run by Jerry, who's trying to rip him off. And his employee,
like hugely rip him off.
Oh, big, yeah, massively. Eve,
but wouldn't you, like, if somebody didn't know any better, wouldn't you kind of be?
I don't know.
Tempted.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think didn't his mom give him $3,000? So to give him $500 for all those cars that mean nothing, that as far as you know,
I don't. I couldn't live with myself if I.
No, man, but that guy could.
Yeah,
Jerry Goldstein or whatever his name was.
I don't know.
What do you call him? It was something like that.
It's just Jerry.
I can't remember his last name. It was something like that.
Jerry Ponytail.
And his employee Eve, intervenes and gets fired because she's sticking up for him. So this one car alone is worth more than that. And Adam has a problem with Jerry taking the Lord's name in vain. That was funny. He's like, "Did you not take the Lord's name in vain? Do you have a problem with that?" Yeah, I have a big problem with that. Adam likes Eve, and she's a little freaked out, but he offers her an expensive Rogers Hornsby car just to give him a ride.
She's also probably the first hot chick he's seen.
The first chick he's seen.
Yeah, except
probably.
No, the bus.
They're kind of haggard, but chicks that ride on buses aren't usually that hot. Usually.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. Unless it's like a school bus.
I knew you were going to say it, you fucking sick
fuck. Well, no, if you're...
Jesus, man.
If it's a school bus, when you're in school, there's hot chicks that ride on. Or if you're taking like a trip in college, like to go to like a Gettysburg or something like that.
Or like an excursion when you're on vacation.
Or if your office gets shut down for some reason, you have to work on a bus. You have work bus and you go to Williamsburg. It's the office.
Office.
You didn't have any hot chicks that rode the bus when you were a kid?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
That's what I'm saying. When you were a kid. Yeah. So there was hot chicks on buses when you were a kid?
Realize he's kind of fucked up?
Yeah. Okay. It's more and more every day.
Yeah.
I know you didn't have a bus. You just went from the rectory to the classroom.
Rectory is where the priests live, you fucking clown.
You would know, queer.
Jesus Christ. Now, you might have lived at the rectory, but for different reasons.
You know that? I didn't know that.
What?
I just heard a word, rectory. I didn't know what it was. Yeah. I just assumed that's where you lived. Well, it makes more sense now because didn't you have to get down there and cuddle with the priest?
That's where the word rectum comes from.
Oh, that makes sense.
Damn near killed him.
Yeah.
Eve is driving around crazy, and Adam sings Perry Como. This is where it really takes off. And she's like, "Oh, I just can't. He's driving me nuts. It just makes me drive so wild."
Well, it didn't dawn on me until he left the baseball card store, Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, fuck.
Yeah.
Now this movie's really dumb.
Just a dumb coincidence.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a thing.
It's too kooky. At the hotel, Adam checks into an upper floor room, and the bellboy helps him.
It's funny because like she peels out in this fucking 4-door Geo Metro.
No way.
There's no fucking way.
Yeah. Dude, not even on ice could that thing
peel out. Not even with a 5-speed going up a fucking hill.
Because those had 3s in them, didn't they?
It was a 3-cylinder engine.
I had a 3-cylinder Chevy Sprint back in those days.
Well, I think it was. There's only like that, a Yugo, and like a couple, like a Honda something.
I know a guy that had it.
The Ford Festiva.
When he would turn the air, like not even just the air conditioners, but the vent controller that would kick the motor up higher, the lights would dim.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Because it just didn't have enough horsepower to run all this shit. And you throw the wipers on, so like you better put the fan down.
Dude, and what Holiday Inn has a fucking bellboy?
I know.
Yeah.
I've never seen that either. But I haven't stayed at Holiday Inn in a long time. I mean, so I don't know. Maybe it does.
It doesn't.
There's some funny interactions with the guy. He said, "You dial 9 to get out of what? The hotel."
Really?
Oh, okay. My father taught me that in situations such as this, it's customary to give a tip. Your father's a smart guy. My father's a genius.
Yeah.
This whole interaction's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And then he opens the. Then there's more stuff. There's more. There's so much stuff in just this part.
Yeah.
Because he said, I put the quotes in there. It's my first night away from home. How old are you? 35. You don't look 35. How old do I look? Oh, 25, around there. Well, I guess living up here makes people look older. Up here on the 18th floor. Yeah, up here on the 18th floor. Good night. And then he opens the curtain and realizes how high up he is, and he's freaked out by it, which would freak you out if you didn't have any perspective of that.
No.
Well, just like when we got on the bus, you've never been on a vehicle before.
Yeah,
something
nothing
moving.
except your legs that moved you
Then
across
he's like,
the land.
hold on.
Yeah. Or when you go on a plane the first time, you're like, whoa, this is crazy. In the morning, Eve is in the lobby, calls Adam's room. Hello, hot diggity dog. Thanks for calling me on the telephone. I've said this as recently as this week. And people like I'll get off the phone and go, hey, well, thanks for calling me on the telephone. Unless you know it. And I told it to Jennifer so much, she's like, yeah, okay, dude.
I can't believe she's still with you.
Dude.
I got the good cock.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Dude, it's only got one hole at the end.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know if you got like fucking dirt on her or something. She's just too lazy to move.
Perfect together.
God. That or
and not many people want the redheads, so you find the best redhead I could.
that or she's really afraid you're going to choke on a grape if she leaves or something.
Yeah.
She wants me to save her.
Yeah.
Every woman wants a project. That's the fucking biggest project I know.
I can fix him.
You're a bigger project than me, but
please.
She's like, I can fix him. It's been a while, Jennifer.
I didn't invent a fucking octagon fucking glory
dude,
hole.
what are you talking about?
Fucking...
First of all, it's trademarked.
Okay, whatever.
So, it's pending.
Watch your lips.
It's pending.
You owe me a nickel. Yeah, I'm not the one sitting around in my house trying to program shit that never listens to me. How annoying would that be?
That's fact of life right
Alexa,
now.
set on mood lighting. Opening garage door. Will you just put your little dick in me? I'll try, babe. Adam meets Eve in the lobby because
What
she
are
feels
you talking about?
That's just what happens here in the house.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She meets him in the lobby because she feels bad for taking such an expensive car for just giving him a ride. And then, so she has some morals. You can see she's a good person. He keeps his hand over his mouth because he hasn't brushed yet. And I think she realizes now that, he's a different kind of person in a good way, but she doesn't want to admit it or engage it.
Oh, I didn't think that.
That's what I thought.
I still think
she was like,
I
okay.
still think she
he's weird.
purely thinks he's fucking weird.
No, I saw it.
I
Now.
agree.
She was like, "Oh, okay. He's not like the regular dickhead that I talked to." We learned that Eve picks bad guys. Adam offers her a job selling his cards and helping him get all the supplies he needs, and he'll pay her $1,000 a week. And she said, "What are they starving? Well, they're not starving now.
They do need help."
We've said that a lot. Supplies.
They're great lines.
Montage of getting supplies like toilet paper, pipe tobacco, the dry goods in the U-Haul. And Adam stays up all night again looking out the window. And I'm pretty sure he stayed up the first night. So this is
I don't think
2
there
nights.
might have been time passed.
Yeah.
Might have
Another
been.
night.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be.
Is it that the look he gives out the window, like to see the sunrise? Is that the same look you'd give the door gunners when the helos would land?
No, I'd be like, fuck you. Better find that fucking recruiter.
Did you ever talk to that recruiter again?
No, he's gone when I got back. Staff Sergeant Groniger.
Oh, let's go find him.
Yeah, dude. You don't think I'd use some databases at work trying to find that guy?
Burn his fucking house down.
All lies they told
Him and
Hey, buddy, remember me?
Yeah. You were just a quarter to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hey, get some hair medals I got.
Got things to do. Next day, they loaded up supplies in a storage unit. Adams tells Eve he would be lost without her and starts to ask her about a relationship, but she interrupts him and says no. And then they're driving, and Adam asks Eve to help him find a wife in 2 weeks. Not a mutant, if possible, somebody from Pasadena. She said, I could probably get you laid in 2 weeks, but to locate a non-human wife from Pasadena will take some time. Which leads into the next part, because they go to the diner. They're having lunch, and he embarrasses her with a prayer.
Yeah.
Oh, dear baby Lord.
Yeah.
And the people are like looking over at him.
Well, I think it's like, so you get me laid?
yeah, right in front of the waiter.
I'm sure it's not that unusual to see somebody praying, but to be so loud and vocal about it,
Yeah.
which he's used to at the table. I think I've told it on here before. There was this guy I was eating in the mess decks. I sat down, and we were like going through some heavy like shit, And so everybody was tired as hell.
Relationship
It was-
stuff? You and him?
Yeah. Me and him. Yeah.
Ass was sore.
Yeah, we had broken
my
up
God.
for that.
Could barely sit
But
down.
everybody was just dog tired. So, but I saw him. He was just like head down, sort of eyes closed, and it just looked like he was just almost sick. And I go, hey man, you all right? And he didn't answer me. I go, hey dude, you okay, man? You falling asleep over there? He goes, I was praying. I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I hadn't really experienced anybody doing that before they're eating. So I was like, I didn't see that before.
She was like, I spent a lot of time on my knees too, but
It's like, well, I'll Akbar to you
He
too.
wasn't on his knees on the mess sticks. He was just sitting
He's
there.
on a prayer
You
rug.
idiot. Yeah. He wasn't fucking looking for the sun.
Hey, which way's Mecca?
Just a regular old God prayer. He said, what did you mean you could get me laid? And it's funny, everybody's looking. Eve lets Adam drive to their house, and he drives terrible, as you would if you've never driven before.
Yeah.
And her ex-boyfriend Cliff is there, Nathan Fillion. He's picking up some stuff from her house and just went in. I don't know how. I guess did he try?
He had the
No,
key.
he had the key. That's
Yeah.
right. I was like, how did he do that? And he said, yeah, this is where he said, nice coat. That's a nice parking job too. And you could tell Adam could already sense this guy's a jerk.
Douchebag,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he's like, well, pleasure to meet you, as being courteous, but you could tell like he's like, I know this guy's not good. And then at home, Rhinoceros is playing while Eve talks to her gay roommate Troy about him, Dave Foley. He says, I love sushi. I love Lucy. Well, who doesn't? And he says, here you go, one champagne cocktail. I thought only hookers drank those things. Well, I know Mom sure likes them.
It's a great line.
It is funny. I've said that before too. About somebody said, I thought whatever. I said, well, I sure know Mom sure likes them. They sit down to talk, and Eve does a palm reading and thinks Adam is from Alaska and
He's
supplies.
like, am
for
I
his
getting
village.
high? Am I high? He's like, yes.
Yeah.
And when I see that, I do think of like Sean at work with those girls. Like,
Yeah.
hey, John, let me hold your hand to a palm reading, man.
Yeah. Exactly what it sounds like. Don't run Latinas for me, man.
Hey, man. Looks like you fucking up the police in those pants, dog. What, you got a boner or something?
He's never gonna get hard
I
again.
know.
It looks like a dick, huh?
I'm sorry, Consuela.
Hey, I heard a zipper.
You have to call my friend Steve.
Dude, you're ruining his next face fucking episode.
Yeah.
Or what you call it? Fuck facing.
Fuck
face-
facing.
Yeah.
Fuck facing.
Hey, look how short the skirt is on me, yo. When I sit down, it's like all the way up to the pussy, huh?
Did you got the clam?
Machucha.
That's going to be so crazy when you go back to work. So Troy presses him about the Alaska thing, and they disagree about the capital. And Troy runs off to check on his computer. And we've said this so many times. He has a computer
In his
in the
room.
house. May I be excused, please? Okay. The
Well,
shelter.
of course, back at the time of if you
the 60s, it would take a whole room
I
for
was
4
thinking,
megabytes.
yeah, if Kate was listening, computers in the 60s were the size of a fucking house.
Well, think about it. They land on the moon in '69, and there's more computing power in your phone than there is in Mission Control in
computers
'69 when they
they
fucking
had
sent us
tab
up there.
cards that would be punch holes, and they would
Yeah.
push them in. There would be a program. Like,
Right.
it was that fucking archaic, and it was like tubes and cathodes and everything. It was crazy shit. That was the early on stuff. Late at night in the shelter. Late at night, Calvin's asleep. Helen's drunk. Goes up to the elevator with a drink. Sees Archbishop Melcher with a bunch of followers worshiping them. And then she's kind of freaked out. She said, I'm the mother. And she goes back down. It's the mother.
And he's got the sign that says, leave my elevator alone.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Back from shopping. Troy and Adam get back from a shopping trip where they got clothes for Adam and new inline skates. He's like, can I skate around your block? Yeah, Eve. Can he skate around your block?
Yeah.
No, he can't.
Yeah.
Come on, Eve. It won't take that long.
Yeah.
It won't take long.
He'll be
Eve.
really fast.
I'll bet he will. Yeah, he would destroy her whole insides, man.
Oh, yeah. And in a short time, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if he made it there.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah,
Dude, his first time is gonna be a juggernaut.
oh,
Like
dude,
the-
yeah, she's gonna go from an innie to an Audi.
Yeah, I don't know. His balls might implode like a fucking
like a
star.
like a supernova.
Yeah, just like fucking do a black hole.
Yeah, she's for sure pregnant if they're not using some sort of
He's gonna see
protection.
another dimension while he's nutting on that one.
Yeah,
35 years. Oh,
she's gonna get a bunch of eggs. Fucking.
dude, it might even be solid.
Yeah.
It might look like a laser.
Yeah, it might be congealed. It might be like a slug.
I miss the old days.
Oh yeah.
You know, where
Yeah.
it was like, oh, okay, this didn't take any time whatsoever.
Oh, when it was more than a dribble, dude. I told you if you fucking closed up 2 of those holes, it would come out with more pressure.
Whatever.
It's basically plumbing, dude.
yeah, dude. You gotta shut up 2 carburetors.
But like back in those days when you're a one pump Charlie with somebody, it's like, oh man.
Yeah, it's because you're so pretty and it's been so long. I gotta go.
Dude, you're basically when you're that young, you're parked in a car with it on, and you have the fucking accelerator to the floor. That's what it is. And then when a chick lets you in, it's you put it in fucking drive.
Yeah, because you're afraid she's gonna change your mind. You're like,
yeah, you're like, I just gotta get any opportunity.
Well, and then they're like the first time without a condom.
Oh my god, yeah, it's like the first time again.
What's that like? I've never went without a condom.
Yeah.
I've never been in a vagina.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, not in the butt?
Yeah, I just remember college
Man, first time in a front butt was awesome.
I remember in college getting like the, oh my god, that shit like numbed your gums.
Oh,
Ambisol.
Yeah, I get that. And I like fucking just coat that shit.
Just dipping your dick in it. Come on, man.
I did.
Any help would be appreciated.
You did that so you'd hold off longer?
yeah.
Dude,
I never thought about that.
I would melt whole candles and I'd dip my dick in it and just coat it. No, I didn't.
yeah, that's weird.
That's ridiculous.
That's weirder than
Thanks for making your case over there.
I used to go. I'd take tours at the Maker's Mark factory, and
I
dipped it in there with like
the hot
dip
wax.
the bottle tops in it.
Yeah, and I did that too, and I had the Queen can put her seal on it. You fucking dumbass.
Freddie Mercury or the whole band?
Yeah, the Queen.
Hey, show us a nice packy you got there.
Unlike
I don't know why he's Jason Statham.
Unlike you and Prince.
He's like nice cock. Hey, oh.
What the fuck?
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
Hey, nice pecker.
We done?
I don't know what he sound. What did he sound like?
Not like that.
Freddie Mercury. Hey, nice pecker there, Sean.
Was he even British? I think he's like.
Yeah, he was British.
I think he was like fucking from.
No, he's from.
Like from Turkey or something.
He's British. Oh yeah, there's a nice pecker. It looks like he could use a sock dick, Sean.
Yeah. Okay.
And then his bandmate came in. Hey, John, you need that pecker sock dog.
Dude, I swear to God, you gotta stop with that fucking thing.
Dude, I don't know
Pull out that joint, dog.
what happened, but you fucking seem like you're on drugs.
Oh, that's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Woo, doggy.
Yeah.
Skating,
park.
Skating. So they go skate, see homeless people, and he's sad by that, I guess. Get used to it, dude, if you're gonna live in LA. And then he goes in the ocean, which is a pretty cool moment.
Okay.
I think all of us went in the ocean the first time.
Like,
it wasn't spectacularly like that, but it was like, this is cool.
I love the ocean as much as he loves the ocean. How does he know how to fucking swim?
Did he swim? Well, I guess he kind of did. You're right.
We just dove in.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah,
he did kind of front splash into the waves.
I suppose they probably had to have a bathtub, but like you wouldn't have any.
I don't know. I mean, why is the sky blue? How's the posi traction working on?
he was Indian, but he's British Indian.
What was that?
Freddie Mercury.
Where was he born?
Oh
Liverpool
yeah, his dad was Indian, I think.
Cheshire on Stratford or something.
Not sure. I don't know.
Look it up. Where was he born? I think he was born in England.
Farak. He was born in Farak, Bulsara.
What?
In Zanzibar.
Oh.
But he's British. But his British colony at the time.
British, yeah, okay. Okay, interesting. I didn't know. I just knew. I knew he had a British connection of some kind, or was British, something like that.
Yeah, I think he served with the Gurkhas in '46.
I'm not sure. I'll bet he did. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's eligible, but he still served them. He served them all right, jerking them off.
Dude, what's it? Everything that you is jerking people off.
Yeah,
Christ, man.
He helped him get the cock to go on.
Well, I think that's the ultimate gay sign if you're jerking dudes off. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them. It's definitely a clue.
It's a real toss up, but I think
I bet it is.
I think it's more gay to look into a dude's eyes and jerk him off than it is to blow him, because you might be able to go to a different place in your mind.
No, that's not.
But to go straight eye contact.
No.
Yeah, if you have a dick in your mouth, you can't get any gayer than that.
Yeah. I don't think.
Well, we're gonna do some tests.
No,
I don't think there's anything beyond.
What's gayer, dick in your mouth or dick in your butt?
I don't know. I mean, they're both gay. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know, dude. I don't know.
What are you offering? Jesus Christ!
Look at him. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
trying to fill Spank Bank.
Yeah, come on, I need answers, man.
But look at my eyes when you answer me.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's no, but just look into my eyes.
And wink at me too, so I know there's possibility. They're hanging out at home dancing and unloading supplies, watching some trannies play softball, and now he understands the baseball thing that his dad was talking about from watching them.
Well, I don't think it was trans. It was just gay people.
Yeah.
You know, people can just be gay.
I'm pretty sure they were trannies.
I don't think so.
Maybe not all of them, but there was
The cheerleaders were.
There may have been a couple out there.
Yeah.
there was something. I didn't take a poll. Yes, you did. Later, Adam's sitting in the rain. Eve's going to take him girl hunting tonight, and he said, "Well, you do it because you're my very best friend, Eve." And she's a little upset, probably because she likes him.
She's starting to get a little jealous.
He says that she's his best friend. She's trying to keep it at arm's length, but she wants into this, I think. At the club, Adam, Eve, and Troy go to Club 40s. That is a throwback club. And lucky for him,
Yeah.
it's a throwback club to where he was taught dancing because his parents grew up in that time and they taught him that dancing. It's very nice to meet you, Jason and Jonathan.
Well, it paid off for him. That fucking dance did.
Yeah, it did. That got him wet.
Because he could.
No, they weren't wet. They were wet. Real wet.
Fuck it. I know what I was gonna say now. Just fuck off.
Dude, those guys were soaking.
Yeah, he got pulled some.
Dude, they retired those undies that night.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, they
If they were wearing
disintegrated.
Or they stuffed them in his pockets
No, I know.
with their phone number on them.
Seriously, if
There's no ink sticking to those.
would you have
Yes.
dissed him for trying to bang Sophie?
I
didn't think Sophie was all this, but no, yeah, he's
dude,
that's,
you're 35 years old. I've never fucking sniffed a fucking
Dude,
puss.
just like
I'd be like, menage a trois.
just like my dude always told me, man, you got to get some hood rats out of the way. You know, you got to get out there, and then so you can get ready for your real one.
Yeah,
You got to get rid of.
I would have nailed Sophie in the coat closet and then went and took the two fucking bitches back.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm surprised he didn't nut on the dance floor just by throwing those girls around.
Yeah, but here's the other thing. That first time's gonna last a second, but it's been 35 fucking years. It's not going to stop for a while. You know what I mean?
No. He should clear the baffles, Joe.
Yeah.
Just out of respect for her, because that's dangerous.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because he's got some.
But he should have done that before he left the house.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically got, you know, like when a bullet misfires and he's stuck in the barrel and then you get a second bullet in there. He's got a double charge.
He's got a rim, fucking hang fire.
Yeah.
Deborah Kellner's one of them.
Yeah, I've looked them up before. I don't remember
Yeah, she's not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they're cute.
They're probably
There
all
was
three.
something about her, like her little
The
skirt
cutesy
and the hairdo.
the
and
little
that.
cutesy pixie hair.
Yeah, they're
thing.
probably all three on
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
And their
This chick
outfits
was born in 1977, so she was 21,
22.
22 at
They
the
look,
time.
she looked older than that.
Yeah, they look.
And they look kind of milfy, you know.
of.
Yeah.
They are now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They meet Sophie, who likes Adam, but Eve doesn't like her. They get a table, scan for girls, and then Eve was looking and said, "You do know what bitch means, don't you?" Well, yes, I do, but I can't understand for the life of me why you would say that about her, or why Cliff would say that about you.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Of course, Cliff said she was a bitch. They broke up. You know?
Yeah.
They look for a sweet girl and then send him over. And it's this. What was her name? Is Heather and what?
Heather Miss Sweet.
Miss Sweet. Yeah, because she didn't have a name.
Yeah.
Right? We didn't hear her name.
Yeah.
And then so he meets them and her friend Heather. They all dance together, and everyone in the club's impressed because Helen gave Adam dance lessons every day, and he's really good at it.
When I think once she got on that fucking dance floor, the sweet was fucking gone.
Yeah,
She was all just like Sophie at that point.
Oh yeah, dude, she'd fucking callus into him. She'd fucking callus into his hips.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, his hips would be sore from her thighs.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. So then Eve's watching. She's obviously jealous now. Calls him over to the table. Like, is that your girlfriend? No. It's not my girlfriend. Eve wants him to stop lying to her.
But then those two are fucking damn near licking each other.
Yeah, but then
you know,
jump
and
off
look
to another guy pretty quick.
and look back.
Yeah, don't stop that from happening, please.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
cute. They were like, oh yeah, we want him.
Ugh.
So Eve's mad because she's like, there's more to you than what you're telling me. I need the story. He's about to tell her, like, okay, here's what happened. But then Cliff shows up before he can, and Cliff convinces Eve to come have a drink with him at the bar. So they leave, and then Troy comes over. Troy got kicked out, and then he's just watching them. The sweet girls are with another guy talking to them now, but do look over at Adam. So then Adam goes to the bar, says Cliff is just a butt with hair, and Cliff tries to punch Adam 3 different distinct times.
Yeah.
It gets blocked every time, and Adam just easily punches him back in the face. And he's like, well, that's my cue. I'm out of here. And so then Troy talks to Adam, and then Eve leaves. And then at home, Troy comes home alone, and Eve's been waiting up for him, looking out, wondering where he's at. I think she was about to go out, right?
Yeah,
she was leaving to go get him.
No, Troy comes home and tells her that he went home with Sophie.
But she went from jealous to, I'm on to the next guy real fucking quick.
Yeah.
So Troy comes home, tells her what happened at the bar. He left on his own, and then
and she gets a little speck of hope at one point.
Yeah. Oh, he left. You left. He was there alone.
Do you go with the two dancing girls? And he's like, nope.
He even tells Eve that she's in love with Adam. She's like, how dare you? Don't try to deny it, and realizes it's probably true.
Yeah.
But then they talk. Realize Adam's a sweet person, and Troy said Adam went home with Sophie. Eve freaks out,
and she lost her shit.
Yeah. And then she's like, "Oh, fuck that!"
She went all Cindy on him.
Yeah. No, she doesn't have that in her.
Yeah. She's not checking electronic equipment or anything.
Cindy's like a fucking 25-year master sergeant, and this bitch is a fucking boot recruit. This bitch hasn't even got uniforms.
She
hasn't even drawn uniforms yet, man. No, this bitch, she just got done with a haircut. They talk and realize, so Eve's leaving to find Adam when he shows up, inadvertently scares her, and she hurts her knee, rips her pants. Troy tells Adam he's a nice boy, but what Eve needs is a nice man. So and Adam really quick picks up the hint. He's like, you know what? Okay, I get it. So he turns into what would be an adult.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, sit down. I'm going to take care of this. Knock it off. Adam becomes way more assertive, treats her knee, acts like a man, tells her he left Sophie because he wanted to be with Eve, and then he sings her Perry Como's On the Street Where You Live song. It's like, no, have you heard this song?
Damp as her panties.
To me. And yeah, she's soggy now.
Oh yeah, and then she finds out he's a virgin, and she's like, you gotta go.
And she asks if he ever had sex before, and he tries to tell her about the story of his life in the fallout shelter, and wants to take her down there with him. And she thinks
bring her on down.
She thinks he might be disturbed and says it's time to leave. Yeah, because he says, "Well, Eve, you look mighty healthy to me," because my dad said I should bring in a healthy girl. Oh yeah, well, Eve, you look plenty healthy to me. That's what it is. And then during the day, Adam's driving Troy. Okay, this honestly it makes me laugh. So there's certain things in the movie that make you laugh, And every time I watch Waterboy and he pokes me in the eye, I can't help but laugh out loud. He poked me in the eye. Yeah. I don't know why that gets me every time, but this is another scene that fucking makes me roll every time. Adam's driving Troy around in the cargo van, and he's just popping the shit out of the clutch or jamming the brakes, sending Troy back and forth ridiculously in the
God
seat.
Damn it, Adam.
He's probably using both feet on both pedals.
It's just slamming him, and if you look in the cab, Troy is doing it. I mean, or the character, he's back and forth, just slamming back and forth.
But the other one's not.
And he said, "God damn, Adam!" He said, wait a minute. And he goes, "Wait a minute. Oh, look, I'm sorry. I know I took the Lord's name in vain again." He's like, "No, he saw the adult bookstore, which might be near his home." But that is just so funny to me, how they're slamming back and forth in the cab of that truck, just like a cartoon. He's like, "Gee, God damn, Adam!" So Adam opens the door, sees that Archbishop Melcher, who was asking for a sign with his follower. He was asking for us. He's like, please give us a sign.
Yeah.
With the followers, and now, and all of it, they look up. They're like, oh, it's him. It's the son. So Adam now knows where home is, and then he goes back out to Troy, obviously, and leaves. Then at Eve's house, Adam and Troy return, and Eve has Nina Aaron from the County Family Services Department with Mr. Brown, and they have concerns about him living in a fallout shelter. And this is just complete fantasy. Like, first of all, in Los Angeles County, you aren't getting any municipal services to come out in one day,
right?
And then you can't take a person into custody because they said I used to live underground.
Yeah,
like that. If that's just because you have a wacky story, they're gonna put you away. They're not doing it. He isn't a threat to himself or anybody else. So you're not taking him.
So now
he's a grown man.
You couldn't even Baker Act him.
No, hell no. You can't. There's no way you could make him do anything. Third, in Los Angeles.
Go to Skid Row. Have those people think they're from fucking Mars and shit.
That was my point. Like, you couldn't walk down the street in L.A. where you wouldn't find like at least one person who didn't claim to be from the moons of Jupiter or be a member of the CIA or something crazy. CIA's trying to kill me. Oh, there's some wacky shit, So just to be a conspiracy theorist or have weird ideas or talk to yourself doesn't mean they're taking you. You have to be a threat to the public or to you, and that's not happening. So it's
immediate threat.
Stupid. And really, literally, there's people shitting on the streets in L.A. So Adam is a saint compared to those people. He just wants to be left alone. He's a sweet dude, whatever. So Eve wants Adam to go with him, but then he says, didn't mean to bother anyone. Found his home this morning. He just wants to go home, and he'll get out of their lives. And then Adam's takes off running, and now Eve believes him and wants to leave him alone. Adam tells Eve that she can have all of his baseball cards and make sure to pay his bills because he's running away. And then Adam backs the supply truck into the lady's car and drives away. And I didn't really cover it, but there's a pretty funny interaction with Troy and the lady because she's like, we all just need to stay calm. That's what's important now. But then when Adam backs into her car, which when I say backs in, like it folded both cars up into the air, like Evil Knievel's jumps, or something crazy like a car crash. And she's like, Jesus Christ. He's like, look, we all just need to stay calm. That's what's important. And she starts to strangle Troy. Like, I'll fucking kill you. So then at home, Adam returns with Archbishop Melcher, who was going to have his followers bring the supplies into the shelter. He said, I think I'm being chased by a psychiatrist. And Melcher says, it happens. There's something on your forehead. I know.
I know. Another great line I have written down. There's something on your forehead. I know.
This is our last story because we're almost at the end of the movie. So this is a story where Rambo talks with Adam and Archbishop Melcher. It's like all the same.
Archbishop Melcher?
Yeah. There was a word I was trying to say this week. I was trying to do speech to text. The word was, I was looking for a vegetable spiraler, but I kept saying vegetable spiraler. Vegetable spiraler. I just couldn't like distinguish each syllable of it. Have you ever seen those things?
Yeah. I
wanted to get like a little kit where you put the spiraler on the zucchini, do that, and you can make season them and crisp them up.
Right.
Put them on the grill, and then those little crinkle cutters, so you could cut up potatoes or whatever you want.
Did you find one?
I did, but they didn't look like they would be durable, so I didn't want to waste mine. And one guy put up a picture and said after the first use there was little metal flakes, and he showed the picture. Shit. I said, oh, "Fuck that."
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. So this is my story where Rambo talks with Adam and Archbishop Melcher, and so I'm Rambo. Dave, you're Adam, Goober Adam, and Sean, you're Archbishop Melcher. So if you want to do them like that, like I don't remember how I was. I want all my guys on the lower level. This is my club, whatever. But I'm going to give you a slight apology, Dave, because you attacked me last week with a story, and I said I'm going to have to make you pay and blast in the past. So this is it.
Thanks, man.
I wrote some stuff in here.
I didn't attack you. I made you straight, didn't I?
That I don't remember.
I made you forcefully not gay.
I don't know. But either way, took some shots at your life.
Sweet.
But you've heard it before, so it's fine.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hot diggity dog. I'm so glad I found my home again.
It's the sun. Welcome back, my lord.
I'm not the lord, but thanks for the warm welcome. Do you think you guys could help me load some supplies into the shelter?
Of course we can. Anything for the Messiah.
And who's this interesting looking gentleman over here?
Hey, yo, how you guys doing?
Who the hell are you?
This guy said, who are you? Like, I didn't run a little recon mission while he was gone and huff his whole family's dirty undies.
That's extremely gross. Who are you?
Well, John J. Rambo's the name, and joining cults that worship tunnel dwellers is my game. I'm Archbishop Melcher's executive officer.
We never settled on your exact position in the church, Rambo.
Yeah, apologies. I was just trying to be a go-getter and a leader. Excuse me for one moment, gentlemen. Hey, let's move it, you worthless pieces of shit.
Dude, what the fuck?
Get the Lord's supplies off that truck and into that dirty tunnel. Speaking of dirty tunnels, did I tell you guys about my adventures at Camp Pendleton last night?
Yeah, Rambo, maybe don't tell that story again in front of the Messiah.
Guys, I know you think that I'm the Lord or whatever, but we're just a regular family.
Okay, well, regular families don't just crash through linoleum floors and blighted properties. You're the Lord, and that's all there is to it.
Okay, fine. I'm the Lord. Please hurry with the supplies.
Hey, you assholes hear that? The Lord is not pleased. Get the fucking supplies down in that hole before I strip you all naked and throw frozen milk at your dookie dots. Sorry, Your Highness. We're working these shit sticks as hard as we can.
I appreciate that, but do you have to be so rough on them? I've never even heard of throwing frozen milk duds at a dookie dot, and to be honest, I don't know what a dookie dot is, and I don't think I want to know.
Well, then you've never been to Camp Pendleton, and it's not the Corman like someone might try to shout over the sick roast.
Yeah, I think the Lord is worried about how we treat followers of the sewer family.
Oh, I get it. Blessed be your messiahship, but discipline is the holiest of principles, you know. We must not spare them the rod.
If you say so, Rambo. Have you been hurt by someone? I sense great anger in you.
Don't tell the chosen one the stupid story we've all heard so many times. Lord, he just got here yesterday, and we heard this story a dozen times.
Well, excuse me, but it was fucking weird, man. You'd be telling everyone about it too if you experienced it.
Do you always have to cuss, and especially in front of the miracle of Bethlehem?
It's okay. I've heard cursing on the CB radio that I secretly use in my bedroom in the tunnels to talk to lonely truckers. I would start in the basement and kick it up by 2. Please tell me the story that damaged you.
Oh, thank you, Your Eminence. So, mind you, I've been pretty fucked up since I was in Nam and had a man's pubic pistol thrust upon my gay second base without consent.
Your gay second base? Okay.
That's the butt.
Well, I think second base is titties, isn't it?
Not gay second
At least
base.
when I was growing up,
It's the gay second base.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a little confused, but I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, by the way, if you ever let him tell you that Vietnam story, turns out he was most likely the aggressor. Just FYI.
Well, that's what the tribunal said as well. Listen, so anyway, I was on a plane taking my first vacation.
A vacation would be wonderful. We didn't have vacations in the shelter.
Yeah, right. So I'm sitting in my seat, and here comes this gay lord walking down the aisle, strumming a goddamn Fender Stratocaster Travel Edition.
You're a douchebag. Who would travel guitar unless they were a roadie? Roadies don't take fucking guitars.
Yeah, that's what
Neither do regular people.
That's what I said. It's hard to believe this story because no one would travel the goddamn guitar.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth. I took a picture of it. Here, look.
It's not a picture. He drew it with a pencil.
Yeah, but it's exactly how I remember it.
It's a very nice drawing.
Well, thank you. So this sausage smuggler is with a woman, but he clearly wasn't interested in her. He starts buying me drink after drink. Says his name's Dave. He wants me to join him in a laboratory so he can show me a new way to get drunk faster.
Okay, this part is strange. The guy drinks alcohol with his butt. Tell him about the butt drinking.
Yeah, right. He calls it boofing. This Dave fella lies on his back, and he's just pouring beers up his ass.
That sounds terrible. I wouldn't want to watch that.
It was so weird that I couldn't look away. So anyway, he's also sprinkling salt in his butt from a tincture of lime salt that he kept in a pouch in his belt. He said it made the beer taste better.
Okay, I hate to get technical here, but if you're going to fucking butt drunk something, why would you use beer, you fucking idiot?
And why would you flavor it with salt?
Why would you?
I just
Thank you.
He said it makes it taste better. It's developing.
Okay, good. Thank God.
Oh, you're a fucking idiot. People don't have taste buds in their butt.
This is me, sir.
Oh.
No, you were right, but I put Melcher there. Yeah, that's what I said, but this guy said he was so gay he could taste with his butt and could tell what race the guy was just by kissing their pecker with his butt lips.
This is get out of hand. The Messiah doesn't want to hear all this.
Actually, I think it's my new favorite thing. Tell me more.
All right, well, after we land...
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. Send it.
Well, after we land, this guy gets a room above mine at the hotel and won't stop playing the fucking guitar on the balcony. Day and night, just out of rhythm, stolen guitar chords. It was torture.
What do you fucking... Suddenly you're Italian?
Yeah, I know. It did go that
Well,
way.
yeah, Stallone's pretty tight.
He was Italian.
Tell him about the weird songs.
Oh, right, yeah. He's changing words of popular songs into dirty stuff about how he wants to put his D in my B and padlock our B's together, and he wants to crack my dick knuckle. I don't even know what that is.
God damn, you're stupid.
Fucking dick
God,
knuckle,
you're stupid.
I thought the fucking octagon was bad, but you
That's an amazing story. What happened next?
Oh, I know where we're at. You don't want to hear anymore, Lord. It gets very complicated.
Please tell me.
All right, so this Dave guy tells his wife that he's diving, but he sneaks off and pays me to stand in his closet and watch him jerk off.
Why would anybody want that?
He said he didn't want no one to see his fucked up cock. It had 3 holes and it folded back on itself like the letter V. It was also very small, so it looked like a tiny triangle.
Forgive me, Lord, but maybe you could fix that guy's crank and he wouldn't victimize fine men like Rambo here.
Well, I don't have healing powers, but it sounds like even if I was the Lord, I couldn't fix what was wrong with this Dave guy.
Hey, you wouldn't want to hear a rhyme he told me, would you?
I want nothing more than to hear it.
Normally I hate rhymes, but I want to hear this one too, which I doubt.
Well, he said, I use all my free time stealing someone else's song, what I wouldn't give for an anatomically correct ding-dong. Raven out.
Send it.
Send it.
Full send.
Want to see my dick knuckle?
Jesus Christ.
Well, I'd show you, but it's stuck in the fucking octagon.
It's stuck in this guy's gay second base.
Fucking.
What'd you call that shit?
What?
Hold on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The butt drinking.
Oh, boofing?
Boofing.
Boofing?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called?
It's a scientific term.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, man, you
Don't
need
act
help.
like you don't know.
You know what? As much shit as we looked up on Urban Dictionary back in the day, that's one I don't know. Heard everything else.
Give it a try.
No,
Dude, people literally did it. Kids would do it to get drunk at school. They would drink. They would put tampons soaked with alcohol and vodka up their ass and get drunk. Stupid. Dude, the drunk ain't worth it.
No, fuck no.
It's not worth it. Just sticking bottles and shit up your ass.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah. I like a drink. I'm not trying to get away with it so much. I'm shoving it up my asshole.
No, I mean that's like what drunks do. I mean, like drunks.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's the step before drinking, like cooking sherry.
Yeah,
and
like mouthwash,
or if it's after, but it's right there.
Well, it's in the top two.
I think if it's a point of where you're really trying to conceal it, like beyond that you're consuming something, then probably
Usually the first step is going to high proof alcohols like vodka
because it doesn't have the odor and shit.
Yeah, because I don't know how many people, like usually ladies, I would stop and even during the day they would have water bottles and then they were acting drunk and I'd check the bottle, it was vodka. They would take it out, put vodka in the water bottle, like oh, it's just a water bottle.
Yeah.
And they were taking it to work and drinking and you know, you couldn't really smell it. So.
Well,
and women are goofy anyway, so you can't even tell they're drunk.
Yeah, plus they're all barbed up.
And Shelly had a lady she used to work with. She would buy one of those the giant bottles of Listerine and go through that in a whole shift.
Oh, I knew people that used to drink Listerine in the Marines because we couldn't have alcohol in our barracks, and like when they do inspections and shit, you know, and so they caught you fucking get an Article 15, but there'd be fucking guys have. Like the fucking like industrial sized Listerine and scope and shit. It's like goddamn, dude,
it's not worth it.
No,
dude, yeah.
Especially these days, like if you're really just trying to alter your brain, you could get something. You could get gummies and stuff like that. Like if you're just trying to get yourself fucked up in some way, there's more reasonable ways you could go about it.
But these guys go to the PX and get like the big bottle of fucking scope for like $4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just hide vodka because you can't smell the shit.
But not in the PX, not in the barracks.
No, just boof it in a.
But I mean, everybody else has like the travel size, like scope and shit. You know what I mean? Dudes have like the fucking Gatorade fucking size thing of it.
Yeah, the agency I used to work at down by the shelters here in town, they'd come in and steal the what do you call it? The no-name brand of Listerine and check because they couldn't. Most shelters don't allow you to have alcohol in the shelter, but if you have a small bottle of
that's why most people go to the homeless people go to the shelters.
It's got to be harsh
to
on your
eat
system,
and
man.
stuff.
Trying to filter that
and
shit
out.
But then they don't stay overnight because if you stay overnight, you can't drink.
They go, well, why are all these people homeless? Because they don't want to fucking stop drinking.
Yeah.
Or doing drugs or whatever the fuck they're doing.
But go ahead and spend billions of dollars trying to fix something that's not going to be fixed ever. So I mean,
I got a way to fix it.
Oh yeah, me too, but not.
Search. Even Troy, go looking for Adam. Go to his hotel where they find toothpaste, the Apana toothpaste from the 60s, toiletries from the 60s, his baseball cards, and the old stock certificates from IBM, AT&T, and Polaroid. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
The followers are loading the supplies into the shelter and chanting, "Leave my elevator alone." That's funny.
I had a moment like this recently. My
guys were loading supplies into your shelter.
No, my mom's husband had these gift certificates for airlines, and he's like, "I'll never use these. You want to see if they'll even take these?" And he hands me a stack of these old gift certificates, and there's some for United. Was it United Express? I think it was. So I'm gonna actually take them to the airport and see if they'll. I mean, they're like $50-$60.
They probably say expired on there or something.
Nowhere does it say expired.
Oh, really?
We had bearer bonds, not bearer bonds, Series E bonds. There was Series E and another series.
Bonds don't expire though.
No, they have a serial number and everything, and they mature and then they actually keep building. After that, and so we got a bunch from inheritance and turned them in. I was like, I hadn't even thought of something like that. Somebody buy like here's a $50 one, here's a $100, here's a $500. You're like. Well, you don't think about it, but then they build over like 30 years.
I used to,
and then you cash them in. Like,
I used to get them when I was in the Marines.
Yeah.
I got and the other one he handed me was for America West Airlines, and they don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
But didn't American buy American West?
I don't think so.
I don't know, but they still screw you because I got LASIK surgery, and
you told me about that.
Yeah, guaranteed for life. Yeah. And then I went back, and the place got bought out by another company. Still exists, and then they said we can't honor that, or we won't honor it. I'm like, If you bought them, you bought the customer base in the
Yeah.
warranty. In my opinion, I don't know what the legality of it was. I might have been able to sue them and got it, but I don't really want to sue a place to get it and then have them fix
And then,
it.
oh yeah, here you go, fix your shit for you, buddy.
Fix one of your eyes.
Oh yeah,
sure.
it was merged
off.
with American.
So take to America, see what they do.
I'll have to see. Yeah.
maybe.
The worst thing to say is no.
Yeah. And probably for goodwill, they would just honor it. Yeah. Troy calls someone about the stocks of 10,000 shares, each of those things, and said they could be worth millions upon millions upon millions. I don't doubt it, man. I mean, that's a lot. For the 60s,
and 30 years later,
at the entry point.
And like IBM and shit,
Oof. Yeah.
Well, I guess it depends on how many you have, too, but I mean.
But they would have split so many times.
Yeah.
They had 10,000 of each, and over the time they've split. I mean, yeah.
But how does that work? If you have a certificate, how does that split?
That's my...
Well, it would be honored as whatever the splits would have to be.
Yeah,
because it's still worth you're still worth the original before split.
Because like
that
value
can't go away.
They probably has a date on there.
They would convert it. Like there might have been 12 splits.
Because they can go back and figure out when you bought it and how many times it split.
It's all registered.
Okay,
That's the one thing that got me into investing was in the 90s. It pissed me off because they had a thing called a drip account. I don't remember. It's like direct reinvestment something program, or I don't know what the hell it was. But I think they still have something like that. Sort of like Acorns is like that, where you can take change and just invest in what you want. But I got mad because I kept missing out these opportunities that years later I would be pissed about. Things are always going to keep moving up. Solid things. Like you buy a Walmart, even though it's expensive now, it's going to go up. Probably they're probably not going to fold. And so there was Electronic Arts, EA Sports, and all that, Madden. In the 90s, I was looking at buying that stuff, and I was like, I'm going to buy this and whatever it was, and I'm going to do a drip account because I play these games. It's got to get bigger, and computers and everything's taken off. And so I ended up not doing it. I mean, I had all the paperwork. I was going to do it, but I'm like, fuck, I'm getting out of the Navy, doing this. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to transfer this to this. I didn't really understand it. Well, later on, I checked it out, how much it would be worth. It would be worth so much money.
Me and my
if I'd have done it.
In college, me and my brother were going to buy Yahoo, stocks in Yahoo.
Yeah, that'd be good too.
And we're going to do it. But then when we went to go do it, it was a minimum of like $3,000 or whatever it was. Yeah. And we were going to invest like $1,500.
Like Berkshire used to have.
Yeah. And so we're like, fuck, do we? Mm-hmm. So we were going to call my parents and say, can we borrow $1,500? We're going to make this investment shit. But then we're like, what if we fucking lose it? Lose dad's money? And then we never did it. And it would be, I have fucking money right now.
Yeah, you have regret. Fuck. You don't have regret. And anybody that's listening, if you don't invest now. Yeah. Or just like save for your retirement.
But be careful about it.
Yeah. Don't go crazy. I'm not saying take 10 grand. But here's the good part about investing now is so ridiculously easy. Yeah. And like you were talking about how you had to buy a share, that's how it used to be. Yeah. Now you buy fractionals. Like you can literally with these companies like SoFi, Fidelity, there's several of them that you get Charles Schwab, but you can buy in. You say I want to buy Costco or whatever. It's $700 or whatever it is. You buy a fractional, so if you want to put in $70, or you get 10%, whatever you want. But so you can do that. It's a lot easier to invest.
And here's the other thing: if you're young, like let's say you're 24, I think it's 24, and you put $100 away every 2 weeks.
I say in a month.
By the time you retire, you'll have $1 million.
Yeah, but I would say,
and then put it away like in a savings account, not like underneath your fucking.
Open an investment account. Do the same thing because with the investment account. Just like our retirement pensions were based on that system with the mutual funds and whatever we wanted to put in, you could put them in that. So part of my investments is stable mutual fund groupings, and then the other stuff I move it around. But I mean, so you can do that. If you started at 24, but I'm $100 a month.
But if you did it at 24 and you do that $100 every paycheck, I mean you can have it just direct deposit. You'll never know it's gone. You know what I mean?
Whatever you're gonna, if you think you can't afford it, you can. Even if it's not $100, if it's $10, if you do $10 every time you get paid, $20, whatever. If you can afford it, you'll start to get addicted to it. Keep putting it in there, and you'll be way better off down the road.
Yeah, and the other thing is, don't try to day trade shit. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Yeah,
because you're gonna lose every fucking time.
I can tell you, semiconductors were up again today, another 2%. So that's good. They ain't gonna stop making computers and semiconductors. So invest in shit that you know is going to go up. You'll be better off.
I'm trying to figure out who's making the sex dolls.
Yes,
because dude,
AI
I'm going all in.
AI sex, that kind of stuff. It's going to explode. Yeah.
Subservience. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. That would be crazy rich. So he calls them. Troy and Eve realized Adam is telling the truth, and remember Adam said he found his home this morning, and so Troy said he was excited to see the porn shop, so they kind of know where to go. At the porn store, Eve and Troy are stomping the floor in a porn shop looking for Adam and go back to the entrance just as the supply van was leaving, so he kind of missed him.
The guy in the shop holding all the porn, did that not remind you of Dwayne?
Yeah, kind of.
Except if it's food.
Yeah. Except I think that guy in the shop got more sex.
Well, that
Boom, roasted.
and he had it was all like Cocoon 1, 2, 3, and 4.
That's his porn. Adam leaves a message at her home, which is all good things for her. They start driving, see the same people that Calvin saw the first night, which is weird. So Calvin goes out the first night, sees these people. They see the same people. Then Eve sees Adam walking, runs, jumps out, kisses him. Calvin's setting up the door timer for another 10 years when Calvin shows up with Eve and introduces them to her because he thinks Calvin's returning with the supplies. They're just going to come back down. And Adam says he and Eve need to leave, set the locks for 2 months, and trust him without understanding.
And they're like, yeah, sure.
And they agree. He's like, you got it. He's like, well, they really are great parents. Helen wants them to stay for dinner. They entertain them, make dinner, like the parties they used to throw.
Yeah.
And then that's where Calvin's explaining to the sperm and the egg. He's like, and Eve tells Helen that she's from Pasadena and she likes that. And Adam and Eve cash in the stock certificates, or at least some of them that we know of, build an exact replica of the Weber family home in an isolated part of the county. And I don't know where they are, just out in the country somewhere.
Yeah.
Archbishop Melcher finally understood that Adam wasn't God, and they drew up plans for a hot new nightclub in the shelter, which I think is a great idea. If you wanted to be in the nightclub business, that's a great idea for a nightclub. I would do it where the indoor is the outdoor and the outdoor is the indoor, but that's just me.
Hand to God.
I just watched that recently, too.
That's fun. It's on one of the services. They plan on bringing Adam's parents home to the new home and get them used to things slowly, and then explain that there was no Holocaust. And then Calvin asked Eve,
nuclear Holocaust.
Right, yeah. He asked Eve about
it's nuclear.
Yeah, nuclear.
Well, I don't want people saying like you're anti-Semitic and shit, saying being a Holocaust denier.
Yes, there was a real Holocaust, I believe. Allegedly.
Depending on who you ask, I guess.
Calvin asks about Eve. He's asking Adam, and Adam tells her that she's Ukrainian and explains that there was no bomb and the plane crashed into their house. I'm not sure how the being Ukrainian would be any better because all Calvin knows is that was USSR.
Well, yeah,
that's the Soviet Socialist.
It's not any better. I mean,
after 19,
I mean, they were different, but they were annexed for a long time.
Ukraine is Soviet Union until the fucking 90s.
Yeah, or whatever the hell that 89. I mean, after that.
But I mean, granted, Ukraine's always wanted to not be part of the Soviet Union,
right?
But they were always part of the Soviet Union.
But they were the USSR.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know. I mean, saying Ukrainian, I don't think any difference. I always thought of Kiev as Russia. Yeah, because it was in Russia. Yeah.
Well, during World War II, there's huge battles there.
So let's see. And he said there was no bomb and a plane crashed into their house. That's what it was. He's like, he explained how the Cold War ended by Russia just giving up. So they just gave up.
Yeah. And they start fucking.
He's like, and they asked. I suppose they asked the West for aid. I think they did actually.
And then next thing you know, he's like walking off like dimensions for the fucking next bunker.
Yeah, Calvin whispered, "Don't tell your mother, because if the mom finds out about it, she said we stayed underground for 35 years because you made a mistake and didn't put communications equipment in this fucking." Just because you didn't put an antenna up.
My favorite right at the end, he goes, "My gosh, commies!"
Yeah.
He's so quirky and funny, but Adam's that way too. But now Adam's kind of growing up a little bit.
Yeah.
Now he is.
I did a couple of keywords again, just as an attack back to you from last week. So a few of them.
Thanks for that.
You, so yeah, you're welcome. I'm telling you up front. Adam grew up in a shelter and never got to vote in an election. How did he not have any siblings? Because there was no way Calvin was using protection. That's not about you, but
true.
Because was he using condoms down there? He's banging that shit rotten, and she ain't using the pill.
No, maybe her uterus exploded.
I think she just was a swallower.
Maybe her milk was expired too.
That could be too.
Here you go. This is some for you. Adam never lived in a house, and Dave uses Zillow. One thing they have in common is they both fuck a pillow. I just imagine you fuck a pillow. Like she goes to work, and
dude, that's kind of weird, man.
Dude. You don't think, like in the orphanage, she started fucking pillows and then he just kept doing it?
I didn't.
Like he just grinds them? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just snails them?
I was fucking 1 month old.
Yeah. You're still fucking pillows.
You're an idiot.
Adam had to listen to his parents having sex because they didn't have a ceiling. Dave said, "You think that's bad? My dick doesn't have any feeling." Because it's been so much trauma.
What does one have to do with the other? Nothing.
No, it doesn't. Nothing.
Because it rhymes.
It just rhymes. Adam's family was able to breathe because air vents were in the sewer. When Dave saw the transvestite, he said, "If she had bolt-ons, I'd do her."
Who was like, God, maybe it was Cindy. We were talking about Dave. I was like, well, if she's Aryan with fake titties, Dave will like her.
Yeah. If she's biped, fake titties still do it.
Because they're all blonde hair, blue eyes, and fake tits.
Yeah, if she's got enough, if she's got a big enough scar, tell her ass to get in the car.
I don't have like a preference for hair color.
Yeah, last one wasn't blonde.
But every time you like, oh, there's this hot chick, and you show us a hot chick, it's a fucking blonde hair, blue.
I don't know if you know that or not. Adam dances with hot girls and drinks a Rob Roy. Dave said, "I'll drink the cum of Cliff or Troy." He's gay.
Who?
Cliff or Troy? Troy's gay.
Oh, Cliff or
men.
Troy.
This is my last one for you, I think, Dave.
Got me so good.
What did the band in the 40s Club and Dave have in common? Nothing. The band in the 40s Club paid royalties to the talented musicians they borrowed the music from to make money commercially.
There wasn't a band in there. You fucking idiot. There was no band.
There was a band. There was a guy singing, "Hey, welcome to Club 40s."
That was the guy that was the DJ.
Just the DJ? There was no band?
No.
Oh, I thought it was a band.
Now, coming to the main stage. Cinnamon.
I want to go to a 40s strip club. Like, they act like whores, but it's all 40s.
Oh, yeah.
They wear zoot suits.
Yeah.
If you like this movie, you might like what?
I put... God damn it. Shit closed. I put Austin Powers International Man of Mystery. See, it's frozen for however many years.
Oh, good one.
Had to relearn culture.
What did you say?
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. That's good, too. The same kind of quirkiness.
Yeah.
I went with another quirky, similar style Brendan Fraser movie. It was Bedazzled. Because it's just sort of similar behavior, like, oh, hey, gang, how's it going?
And it reminds you of your jeans.
Yeah. Well, the chick in there is hot. It's the chick from the one that got naked and had sex in Elizabeth Hurley, right?
Yeah.
In Spies Like Us. At the camp, the Russian at the camp.
Elizabeth Hurley was...
No, that wasn't Elizabeth
That was
Hurley.
Elizabeth Hurley.
That was the chick from...
oh, you're right.
Chick from Kingpin.
Yeah, I can't think of her name, though.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
But I know it was Elizabeth Hurley.
Yeah, you're right. I can't think of that chick's name now for some reason. If you don't like the movie, you might like what?
I had another Brendan Fraser movie, Airheads.
Yeah.
With Adam Sandler
that
and
pops up once in a while, like you
Chris Farley. It's a fun movie. Steve Buscemi's in it.
Yeah. What do you think?
I put The Mummy just because Brendan Fraser.
I like it. The Mummy's a good one. It's a nice, fun movie. I said Rambo: Last Blood because another movie about someone who lives underground.
That's dumb.
He had a tunnel system and a hot stove.
True.
He lived underground. I didn't tell him to live under there. Hey, you guys just want to start a car wash, and then nobody in society would have me around, so I live underground.
We don't got to say it, right?
What the fuck, dude?
He just shakes his head.
I don't know if you didn't take your meds
I'm just disappointed.
today.
I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. I told you I haven't eaten since my protein shake this morning, so I got to go eat. I'm getting loopy.
You
man.
might
You
need to
need
take
something. Like
your
you haven't slept for like 3 days or something.
Ubelfi
I'm
or
getting
whatever the
looped
fuck
up.
you're on.
Well, that's it.
Xarelta.
Thanks for listening.
Luxora.
Sharing.
Yeah,
Send Dave messages on Facebook.
I don't know what he's on, but I'm sure there's like 7 commercials for it. Every fucking episode.
So if you're on Spotify, you want to leave comments. We do read the comments, so do that. I saw that there was comments on there, so thank you very much for the comments and support and liking us and begging for more stories. Sean thinks you don't like
Yeah. The only comments I saw were, please stop the fucking podcast.
and all the hot chicks that keep wanting me to hook you up with Sean. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
ladies, he's
yeah.
married.
Yeah.
But for the right woman, he would probably entertain the thought, but you got to have the right thing, man.
Yeah, if you need a green card or something.
You got to be hot and shit, yo.
Yeah, if you need to get...
If you're a really hot Latina chulo,
If you need to
and
stay
wanna
here
talk to Sean,
legally, he'll hook you
Yeah,
up.
I would like to see
if
that.
you're having some ice issues, let me know.
Yep. All right, well, that's all for the podcast, man.
Dude, you're fucking running Latinas for me. You gotta fucking stop, dude. God damn.
Hey, touch my titty, yo. Come on, John. Touch my titty, yo.
One other baby.
Come on, man. Put it inside me.
God damn it.
No, don't
stop. Fuck.
Don't pull out, dude.
I gotta go.
Well, that's it. Thanks for listening. Catch you guys next time. All right. You got a big dick, eh?
Shut the fuck up. God, you guys are dicks.
I love that.